moon sits low above the hickory line. Clear liquid fire burning smooth and fine. We unscrew the lids of these mason jars. Two shadows drifting under ancient stars. No heavy secrets weighing on the floor, just a night breeze kicking at the door. The lone wolf and moose side by side. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide, just two shiners sipping on mason jars. The lone wolf and moose, keeping it real. Pass the jar and let the spirit flow. Never no drama or stress, just two friends having fun where the wilder rivers start to flow. No storms to chase and no debts to pay. We found the light in a different way, keeping it real in the velvet dark. From a single match to a steady spark, just two souls in a holy state, leaving the world outside the gate. I see the reflection in the dusty glass, watching the heavy season slowly pass. You don't need a map when you're already there, breathing in the sweetness of the mountain air. The moose stands steady and the wolf stays true. The old ways are better than the brand new. No frantic motion and no bitter tongue, just the same song that the timber sung. Pass the jar and let the spirit flow. Never no drama or stress, just two friends having fun where the wilder rivers start to flow. No storms to chase and no debts to pay. We found the light in a different way, keeping it real in the velvet dark. From a single match to a steady spark, just two souls in a holy state, leaving the world outside the gates. With the lone wolf and moose.
All right. Well, good evening, everybody.
Good evening. I like that song.
Michelle did that just before. I like a week, maybe before Paul passed for us.
Yep.
Mm.
And he played that about 3 times before he'd go to work, sitting on the
That's
phone
awesome.
and play it.
He
What I
really
had,
liked
I'll
that.
let you in on a secret, Damon. I hadn't even told Morgan yet,
Oh,
but
hell.
one of our previous special guests, Eddie Z, that I had on, who owns a studio, singer,
Mhm.
songwriter. He has the words, and we'll be putting them down with him and another band member.
That's
Hell yeah.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's real good.
That's real good.
I think Paul would like
Yeah.
to hear him
I
sing
bet
it.
I bet he's smiling real big right now, just hearing that.
Yeah.
But
I talked to Eddie about it, of course, after Paul passed, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got to hear it." So.
yeah, that's awesome. Well, for those we got a viewer or two. For those that don't know, Damon, you want to introduce yourself and tell us tell everybody who you are, the ones that don't know you.
Well, I'm Damon Beatty. I do a horror movie podcast. Among other podcasts, I do also America and Moonshine podcast with Tom Crum and Uncle Joey, and I also do another podcast with Wayne from Ozark Steelworks called The Proof Is Out There. I'm one of the 3 guys that helps run or tries to keep everything in order at the Moonshine Militia. Tries. I said tries. But mainly I do the IT stuff for them. I do a lot of design work, a lot of the shirts and stuff, and um, all that good stuff. That's me.
That's me. And let's talk about your horror podcast. When did you start your horror podcast business?
Boy, that's probably been about 4 years now. I think 3 or 4 years.
What what
2,
what what,
3.
what put you into mind to even start a podcast about horror movies? I mean, you gotta love horror movies, of course.
Well, I do. I do. And honestly, when I started the podcast, it wasn't originally a horror movie podcast. If you go onto my Spotify and you go back to like probably the first 10 episodes, they're not horror. I had no idea what I was going to do. I just knew that I wanted to do a podcast, and it wasn't until, man, I remember how long I was into it, but there was this, I wanted to do a podcast because everybody can go out there and do a podcast, which is kind of like what we do with America and
Like
Moonshine
this,
now.
like this.
Yeah, we go back and forth. People disagree, and or whatever it is. But I really wanted to do a podcast that where everybody was truly equal, right? Because in a horror movie, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, straight, gay, trans.
Right.
It's a horror movie, and chances are you're going to die. I thought that was an idea. I've loved horror movies since I was 10 years old and was too young to watch Evil Dead, but I watched it anyway. So I said, why not? It is what it is.
Do you got a favorite horror movie?
That was my question.
No favorite.
That's a loaded question because there's different genres. I mean, monster horror, I think Godzilla is number 1 as far as monster horror. Slashers, I'm a huge fan of Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th. Demonic, Evil Dead, 100%. 100% Evil Dead. I have a lot of favorites, honestly. I could go down a list.
So you don't have a favorite?
not a favorite. I mean, I have about 5 movies that I'll watch over and over and over again.
But you ain't got one that you bought the DVD back in 1980 and you're still hanging on to it and watching it.
No. Probably I have to say Evil Dead. That was, I broke my proverbial horror movie cherry on that when I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old, way too young to be watching that movie. But that one has has a spot in my heart.
Is that the one is that the one where they clamped the damn, looked like it might have been an African or something. They clamped him in the little box and chopped the top of his fucking head off?
No, this is it's a group of kids, high schoolers, college kids, go out into the woods to a cabin, and they find a book that turns out to be the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead. So when they read out of it, and they have a recording and it plays, basically demons come out of the ground and kill everybody.
Well, Moonshiner Chad says you're a beast with your IT work.
I try. I try, baby.
Uncle Moonshine says, hey. And then Moonshiner Chad said his mom had made him watch Friday the 13th and made him run laps around the house at night. So,
I love those guys. Both Mark Morgan and Chad Grant. Great guys. Great.
Well, yeah, I think the world of Chad myself.
I personally do not watch horror. Never have. Don't like it.
My wife don't watch horror movies and nothing.
I'm going to be. Horror was Paul's thing. He worked in haunted houses and trails for years. And then, of course, our son was born 2 days before Halloween, and he fell in love with horror as well. And now he does haunted. He works at Lake Hickory Haunts, if you've heard of that, Damon.
Mm-hmm.
One of the
biggest.
If you haven't
heard of it, you ought to look it up.
I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
something you probably get into.
they had 13 main houses last year, and they're working on 2 more for this year for 15. Um, so, and it's one price gets you into all of them, but I'm not, yeah. So Paul would have asked you, because I know his question was, what did you think? Because one of his favorite was, because he's a clown person, the evil clowns, 1,000 Corpse, I think's the name of it.
Oh, Thousand Corpses from Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, it's one of my favorites as well. It's for me, it's kind of controversial. Like, no, I can't say controversial. It's one of those because I loved Rob Zombies when he was doing those movies. I did. But when he decided to go and do Halloween and stuff, I didn't
Yeah.
like those. House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects, those fucking spectacular movies. Love them to death.
Yeah, those were Paul's favorites. I do know, because our son actually bought him the mask, the one that's supposed to look like the clown from that movie.
Oh yeah.
He spent a couple $100 to get him that mask, and I'm like,
There you go.
why? Because he ain't gonna wear it. He had one specific mask he wore, but he wanted it for his dad.
And what nights and what is your podcast about the horror movies and all that? What is it called and all that? And where is it? I know it's on Facebook or whatever, YouTube.
Yeah, that's on YouTube. It's called Guess What? You're Wrong. Basically, that was my chance to go out there and say, look, it doesn't matter what you think about the movie because this is my fucking podcast. And if you disagree, guess what? You're wrong. So, but it's on the audio version is on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all that good stuff. Video is on YouTube. We found under Guess What You're Wrong, or on the Moonshine Militia Podcast Network. It's on there as well.
Well, I'm glad you told me YouTube, because I told my son to go find it and write down questions. And he's like, Mama, I can't find nothing.
Yeah, if you go to the Moonshine Militia Podcast Network on YouTube, it's there. I mean, all the videos are there. All my horror movie videos, it's all there. You'll see all my. So I have some long ones, some short ones. I'm trying to keep them all relatively, 30 to 40 minutes now. I think it's easier for people to listen to a 30 to 40 minute.
Yeah, keep the attention span.
Yeah, pretty much.
After that, people will lose damn interest in.
Yeah, especially when you're talking about horror movies. People will listen, but then if you start getting boring, they'll be like, eh.
Yeah, change the station.
I'd lose interest in the first minute, but sorry, Damon.
Well, I had never watched. I had never watched that podcast that you do yet, but I watched all your TikToks and all that. I get into watching them, and then the motherfucker quit.
Yeah, the shorts.
I'll be sitting there for 2 or 3 minutes watching the motherfucker, and I'm like, it piques my goddamn interest, and then the motherfucker stops, and I'm like, you motherfucker.
You're supposed to go to YouTube and watch the whole video.
Yeah, I know it, and I just lazy, I guess. I don't know.
He forgets when he gets home. He watches.
Well, if I get on YouTube, I catch myself going to Facebook and looking at other TikToks and I get sidetracked. You know how that shit goes.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do know how that goes. Then a half an hour later, I'd be like, "Why the fuck did I come on here in the first?"
Yeah, what the fuck am I at home? What am I at Home Depot for?
I knew I was supposed to get something.
Hey, David Dance.
Oh, I love me some David Dance too. That's a good man there.
Yeah, David Dance. He joins in with us most every night that we're here.
Nice.
When he can.
Good.
And tell us about where the Moonshine Militia come about and when it started and how y'all formed that group of misfits.
Well, I tell you, how did
the three of you guys that started it get together to begin with?
First off, Phil Billy Moonshine is the one that started it. He started it many years ago. before I was around.
Okay.
But it was kind of like he had started the group, but he had ideas what he wanted to do with it, but he had really never done anything with it. Um, I don't know, was it three, 4 years ago or something like that? I met all them at the Hillbilly Jam one year. One year I just showed up and I forced myself into Phil's space. He thought that I was. He'll tell you the story. He thought that I was the law. He thought that I was there to bust everybody with liquor. So he was kind of like, "Watch this guy." Um, he invited me. Him and Tom actually invited me to the Moonshine Militia. I got in there. Back then I don't remember how many um, members there were, but there weren't that many at all. I mean, maybe a couple hundred, I think. They weren't really doing much with it. And I talked to Phil a lot about what his ideas were with what he wanted to do with it, and Phil and Tom. And I said, well, let's get it going then. Let's stop sitting here, because
Promote and do
the
it
whole
that way.
idea behind it was, if you go to some of these other moonshine pages and you ask questions or something, sometimes you get belittled, right?
Oh yeah.
There's the big names out there that don't like talking to. Well, go Google it. They'll tell you whatever. The whole idea was that all those people that are pissed off with all that other shit, come to the militia, man. You ask whatever question you want. If you ask the same question 100 times, you're going to get an answer for it every time, and nobody's going to rag on you about it at all. And so that's how it started. We started pushing it. I came up with the logo design, and we really just started living the life. We're doing what we do. When we go to festivals and stuff, we hang out with people. We don't act like assholes to people unless you're an asshole to us first. And then guess what? We will act like an asshole to
I
you.
mean, you get what you give most of the time.
Matt injured you.
Yeah.
Now, see, I thought, and I came in. I joined the militia back in when we were in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
At Phil's thing, I had already been in the collective, but I honestly thought you and Tom started militia. I didn't know Hillbilly was the one.
Yeah, it was all his brainchild. Him, and he brought Tom in, and I was the latecomer. I told him, I was like, look, I have a certain skill set of stuff that I can do. Let me do that for the Moonshine Militia. And they said, well, let's try and see what we can do. And we've been reorganizing a lot, especially with our podcasts, our live streams, because we used to just do the shit show every Friday night. We had the shit show, and it turned into a shit show. I mean, it was sometimes it was 3 to 4 hours of not being able to understand, because everybody's talking. There's 10 people on fucking stage, and you're like. So I know Tom and Phil and we were kind of burnt out with that. We wanted to take a break, but we liked the camaraderie of the shit show, because everybody gets on there and you can talk to friends that you haven't seen in a while, and you can do these kinds of things. We liked that, but we didn't want to do it every week anymore, because we knew we'd get burnt out again. So that's when I came up with the idea. I asked Phil and Tom. I was like, how about we do different shows? We have other shows out there that people want to do. Let's do those and put them on Fridays, and we'll alternate. Then we have Chad and Tom mashing in memories. Then we have America and Moonshine, and then we have The Proof Is Out There, and then we have a shit show. So we kind of cover all the bases on that, and then plus we have Thursday night we have the ladies. Santa does his Saturday and Tuesday shows. And now we got Mark Morgan and Uncle Joey doing the Two Uncles in a Jar on Sundays, every other Sunday. So this was kind of some of the idea that I had that I brought to Tom and Phil about how do we do this? People out there have a voice and they wanna be heard. Let's do that. Let's not only make the Moonshine Militia just a Facebook group.
Right.
Let's make it a place people can go and be heard as well. You know.
The only thing with that is you get some of them that you really don't want to fucking hear.
Yeah, we get that. I mean, we've been dealing with that
You gotta take the good and bad.
What did Moonshine? Yeah, just like Chad just said, drunken debauchery. I say drunken douchebaggery. We've been dealing with for the last couple of days, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well,
That's been ongoing for a while.
I think since January.
It has, but specifically the last couple of days. The last couple of days, my phone's been blowing up for I have no fucking idea why. I'm like, what is this motherfucker calling me now?
Ding ding.
yeah.
I had to fly down, so I had to sneak this in my luggage.
Glad it
Liquor
worked
I
out
could bring.
for you.
Yeah. Got a little bit
And
anyway.
I guess Morgan didn't run nothing today because I see he's still drinking his Maker's Mark.
He did.
I did. It's got to sit for a little while.
Nice. What'd you run?
Sour mash, Hickory King, wheat, barley, and oat sour mash.
I love sour mash better, in my opinion. I think
I like the first run of the grain myself.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that sweet run.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. I like that sour mash.
I think the sour, to me, I feel, as far as the sour mash goes, I like the sour mash more aged in a barrel or something than I do not. Now, now the first run of the grains, I like it clear.
Yeah. That's I still got all kinds of shit at home I got to run. Now that it's getting warmer again, so I could probably be able to get it done. I got 30 gallons. I think 30 gallons of pineapple rum, and then like 20 gallons of Cherokee White Eagle sour mash. And I got to run 20 gallons, so I got to get that run someday.
I got 30 gallons of Hickory King out there, and I got Hickory King and honey.
Hickory, oh shit!
And then I got about 30 gallons of Hickory King and rice. I mean, honey and rice.
What yeast did you use with that honey?
Daddy. And
really?
And that shit's working slow as fuck.
Yeah.
It's working, but it's been going for 2 weeks now, and it's just now getting down to like 0.2.
Taking its time.
Yeah, it's taking, and I've had to reach in there and mix it up once or twice just to make sure that it was still moving around, you know. But yeah, it's working. Both I got a heater into corn and honey, and not no heater into rice and honey, but they both working off at the same speed. They tit for tat. I started them out at the same gravity, and I'm gonna finish them at the same. I wanted to compare the Hickory King and rice and honey against the rice and honey and see. Yeah, I ain't never done rice, and that shit's kind of weird because that shit it's kind of disappeared. There's no rice there no more. It's all down.
Got all eaten up.
Yeah, it's down. It's done turned to nothing. I reckon the enzymes chewed it up real good for me.
Yeah.
But the little cap that's on it, it's just got a little, almost like a foam cap with a little. I put some rice hulls and all in it, and it looks like it got bugs in it, but it ain't no rice hulls. But
nice.
Yeah, I didn't. It smells awesome. It smells better than the Hickory King and the honey. Rubbing them down.
Oh, I smell peppers in mine.
Don't do
Trying to get something out of this bottle.
What are you going to call that, Michelle? Mace?
The cayenne pepper?
Yeah.
So I've done the cayenne pepper because I used to do a cake that my oldest son called my hot but not so hot, because it was straight up cayenne pepper cupcake, and he said it wasn't hot enough. So I'm probably just going to call it my hot but not hot. So, because that's what he would probably sit there and go, "Mama, that's not hot enough."
Oh wow!
So,
I like me some spicy. I'm thinking about throwing some habaneros in. I got some chocolate habaneros. Thinking about throwing those into that pineapple rum I'm going to run. Throwing a couple in the thumper as it goes through, get a little bit of that heat and flavor to come through.
Yeah,
We'll see.
mine and Paul's son mashed in the other day mango and habanero.
That's
I
always
love
good.
it.
Once it's copied in there, you should be able to do it.
First time I've done it tonight. I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you alone. Before I had to hurt you.
Jamie Mateer, hello. How are you? So what do you do? How long you in Tampa for?
Thursday, I go back home on Friday. Finally, I'll be here. Got here yesterday, some point. Working, fun times.
So what is your profession? Let me know that. I ain't never asked you that.
I do nerdy stuff.
Well, I mean, I figured that you look like the type that would.
He's a male gigolo. He don't want to tell
I'm
you.
telling you. I do HEPA filtration and biosecurity certifications. Basically go around to clean rooms and biosafety equipment and make sure they work properly.
Okay.
About it.
Sterilization shit, bullshit, something like that.
Yeah, well, I do mostly airflow dynamics, HEPA filtration testing, pressure differentials in relation to certain rooms, all that nerdy stuff. The one that you go through high school and you say, why the fuck am I ever going to use this algebra? I use that algebra.
Yeah. Why the fuck do I need to know trigonometry?
Yeah. See, I have to use it now.
Yeah, I understand. I just had never known. I've never known what you did, for an honest living. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
That's actually more my.
Chad Grant said gigolo.
Just a gigolo, and everywhere I go.
I sent you the
song.
Chad. I think I did.
Yeah, Chad.
But yeah,
I
we
sent
had
Chad a link earlier, but I could be wrong. Hey, Miss Brandy.
Brandy and Shonda in there, man, talk about some troublemakers. Brandy, you talking Shonda a troublemaker. Damn. I love the Holdens. They're fucking awesome.
Yes.
They are. Just like Shonda. I love Shonda too. She's awesome too.
I've yet to meet any of y'all personally. But from what I've seen, I think we can get along.
Hope so.
Probably a lot better than some.
Yeah. Some try, but
Oh.
Randy,
so this
Randy
one's for you, Damon.
I will not stand up and let you know.
So I will remain sitting so you don't ever know.
I'm wearing shorts today. I'm in Florida. I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts.
It feels good down around here, don't it?
That picture, every now and again, somebody will send me that picture of my ass. I'll be like, I thought that was kind of gone by now. But nope.
Nope, that one will probably never die. I got the picture myself.
I think I might put it on a shirt, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, support your local shiner.
Yep. That was a mistake that I won't live down.
There's no way to live that down.
KP, there he is.
Yeah, I have seen you, Kenny. I'm sorry, you and Chad. That's the Kenny, Chad, and Paul, the only three, and Michelle are the only 3, 4, or 5 people. Only people I've met out of the moonshine community personally.
Yeah. We'll have to get that. We'll have to change that.
Yeah, I'm going to Louisiana. I'm going to try to shake everybody's hand I can.
Good. I may be out there. I'll be out there with Wayne from Ozark Steelworks. I don't think Tom's going to be able to make it this time, but there may be somebody special with us, which I can't say right yet.
Well, that's cool. Y'all
Hopefully
bringing
they
some
show up.
merchandise too, right? Some shirts and shit like that.
Trying to get that arranged. See if we can get that made by the time I have to go there. There's a few things. I mean, it's just the shirt business is. She's saying it for Christmas cards. Doing shirts. It's just been. Hey Wayne, I was just talking about you.
So Wayne.
But we're gonna get some done. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that I can get it done before I have to be there. So that way we got them. But we'll see. If
He's
anything,
pretty
we'll do
busy
like we
up there in
did.
Mackey Valley making them shirts. Good
Yeah, I
old
mean,
Tom Crumb.
if anything, we'll do that same way. If I can't get the shirts ordered that I want to get them ordered, we'll just do it the same way.
Well, and Damon, I'll have my press there. So if you need an extra press,
Cool. Well, you have patches too, right, Michelle? You said.
yes, I will have some patches there, both big and small. And I have to make one special. So I met a guy at Winter Jam. He said he was one of the first ones that ordered the patches from you. He got the full back in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
He wants the pocket still just a little bigger. So I told him I'd try to have it, and I don't even know the guy's name, so I couldn't tell you.
There goes the show.
Yes, I'm in the building. Hi, guys.
Once you let Shonda in here, you understand that we're going to get about 10 times more viewers.
Well,
I
that's
don't know why.
Always a good thing.
We need to get our numbers up. We lacking in that department.
Shonda, I love you, Shonda. Who you with over there?
This is my friend Martha, and I think
Hello.
y'all know this one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
What's up, guys?
going out.
They're cooking good. Yeah, we've been. If y'all can see this, they was cooking. I'm sure Kenny's got a picture on his Facebook of it.
Oh,
Well, all that food, I just seen all that food on his Facebook.
Taylor said, "There goes the neighborhood."
Yep.
Yeah. Hey,
you know what?
Christina. Hey, y'all.
Shonda comes in here starting fights with people and shit.
I don't start anything. I kept my mouth shut. And
Started.
a lot of shady shit is going on, but I'm not gonna speak on it, man. Like people are who they are, and see me in person.
There you
Catch
go.
me
I-
outside.
Keep that same energy when you see me in person.
Yeah, meet me
Well,
at the
You
station.
know,
I heard that.
that damn thing got loud in it.
I heard that your liquor tastes like piss.
Ooh.
It tastes like piss.
Isn't that what he was alluding to?
I don't know
Oh,
what he. No, I think it was because when he called me screaming, and I did call him a method, and I said, I politely said, "Shut up, method." And he said, "I'll piss in a cup right now." This and that. And then they made a video, which they deleted. But I got the videos. Everybody sent them to me. Thank you. But yeah, just tell people keep that same energy because my hands are gonna keep that same energy.
yeah,
Telling you.
they're supposed
You don't
to.
fuck around with Shonda. I'm a scared of Shonda. Damn.
Yeah. And KP's a pussy.
He said that about KP, Chad, Toby,
Yeah.
Jason Holden, and Brandy, and he talked about Jamie.
Yeah.
And then I heard he had a special guest, or no, not a special guest, commenting someone in the militia, and she sat back and let him talk shit about you, Damon.
Who was that?
You have to look it up. I mean, it wasn't Mama B.
Well, I really don't fucking care because you know what? He's nothing to me.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think he's.
I'm a person who's going to take care of my team. And when Brian Silcott talks shit about me and I'm the blonde drunk on the podcast, I need to drink responsibly. She commented then. And as a woman, I would never allow another person to sit and do that to these women that on here.
Mhm.
And I just think that's a code of ethic and like it's some bullshit. So yeah, she can kiss my ass too. So
I know who you're talking about, and that was a shock to see some of those comments that she
It's
was
a
making.
shady ass shit, man. I'm sick of the shady shit. Like in this moonshine community, there's a lot of it, and I'm
Yeah, there
trying
is.
to keep my mouth shut about it. But when you got a meth head trying to just deliberately come in and interrupt what I'm legally doing, and no, I'll shut it down.
Well, I mean, you got to stand up for yourself and the ones that you damn. I mean,
That you support.
Yeah,
yeah, that
absolutely.
if you tell me you got my back, I hope you got my back. You know what I mean? And I don't expect it
Don't cut
to
me.
And
be
I
any
just,
different.
yeah.
Around the next corner, I don't expect you to swap up on me and have somebody else's fucking back. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
and a lot of people have turned their back on Jeremy over this. Like you're taking a meth head side, and maybe he's not on meth. Maybe he's on opioids. Maybe he's on crack. I don't give a shit. Homeboy obviously looks like he's on some bullshit. And you know, when you got kids in the house and you're acting like that, well, I'm sure child services would be by to see you. And then you're over there showing everything you run. I'm sure you're gonna piss somebody off and you're gonna have the police or whoever. So and you're a renter, you don't own it. So it's gonna fall back on the property owner.
Yeah.
So people should really get their fucking ducks in a row.
Yeah.
And I don't mess with
Um,
anybody. I am good to everybody. Like, and to come for me and then to go and shit on Jeremy. Like, I mean, I couldn't believe the people that are unfriending him. And they say, let me break it down for y'all real quick. They say that it started over our petty bestie thing. Me and Jeremy are petty. And like, that wasn't even about Methany. Okay. So, it had nothing to do with Methany. All right. It was about us saying, I was talking about rage baiting men and all that. Like we was having a good time. And then she was like, go ahead, send me the link. All right, we gonna send it then, bitch. Like, like I sent it. And then you come on there and you get cussed out, and then, you know, everybody trying to help you out. And then it's a month. What's it been? A month?
A
And
month.
and then she wants Freight's calling me. Sorry, Meth is calling me. Meth or fraud or whoever is calling me saying, I want to know why you're messing with my wife. No, that was a month ago. Why you couldn't ask me then? Hey, Mama
April
Park.
Fox.
Hey, Miss April. She must
Okay.
can't hear us again.
Are we sure that was her?
Yeah, that was Miss April.
That was
That was her.
that was
I
her.
know the other person turned her name into Mama something too.
No, that was her image though.
Yeah.
Her name is Mama Not. Not the mama.
See, I didn't see an
Not
image.
shit.
All I saw
Not
was
shit.
the thing.
Yeah,
So
I seen it.
Not a damn thing.
Yeah.
Not that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I just put it out there. This is my thoughts on how the argument or the problems with you and her come about. Is the night that she was trying to get on to the ladies' night with Mama B and them, right after she had went on about the bullshit on Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyway, my wife was on ladies' night with her. I think she confused my wife with you. That's why you got blocked that ladies' night that night
Sorry.
because she thought blonde hair. I guess she jumped to the assumption that it was you on ladies' night with the ladies. And y'all wouldn't let her in, so she blocked all of y'all.
Well, when you do drugs and you don't really know what you're, looking at,
Yeah, so really, I don't think she honestly. I don't think she was mad with you to begin with.
Well, no, she actually started with this. All really goes back to Farm to Bottle last year.
Oh,
Rye Daddy, my
I
best
didn't know.
friend, walked me to the bathroom, and her and him decided to go run their mouth to say it was inappropriate for my best friend to walk me to the building where the bathroom is, and started a whole bunch of rumors. And then they had him come on the podcast of whatever theirs is named, and they attacked me, and my phone started. I didn't even know what was going on. My phone started cooling off, and I'm looking at it, and they're like, "You need to get on this podcast." So I jump on the podcast, and as soon as Rye Daddy seen me come in, he just sat back because he knew. I was like, "What's going on? Like, what are we doing here? We're teaming up on somebody? You talking shit? Talking about he can't walk me to the bathroom? I'm married. He shouldn't walk a married woman to a bath. Don't worry about me. I got bad knees. I used to be 400 pounds, bitch. Like I was a little drunk, okay? So
Well, I
if
mean,
I a little
if
assistance
it
to
was
walk
anybody's
to the
place to
bathroom,
stay,
he wasn't in there doing nothing to help me. He was outside the damn building. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Matter
Well,
of
if it was
fact,
anybody's place to say anything about that, it would have been your husband, not somebody you met in a
oh,
group.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and then on top of that, like it spiraled from there. She apologized and everything from there. And then, the petty besties and all that she aired her laundry out. And then she felt attacked. Like nobody gave a shit that you're airing it out. Like I didn't comment. I didn't nothing. They're irrelevant. But keep fucking around, they gonna find out.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
gonna
heard
tell
her
you.
say that she ain't got money to fight Danielle Parton. Well, baby, you ain't got money to fight me neither, because I pay cash for everything. I pay cash for my house. I pay cash for my Hummer. I pay cash for my camper. I pay cash for anything I do and want to do. So, bitch, you can't play with me neither. Like that's ridiculous.
Right, I pay for everything I do too. They don't know I own my house, I own my cars, everything. I don't know what the
I
hell they be thinking.
My
It
wife
fucking
pays for
pisses me
everything I
off,
do.
April, that she comes and does this shit to you and she's your kid and you keep I understand it's your kid. Like it's hard not to cut your kid off. You know what I mean? But to keep dragging y'all and then to call you and harass you, like, girl, you got more patience than God will
But
allow.
see, nothing having nothing to do with them.
I know.
So I mean, it's just like bullshit. And then let me tell you,
I'm,
Ray Knott started calling me yesterday.
yeah, I
So I
know.
answered the phone. I'm like, what? And he was hollering at me, and I'm like, look, you're not gonna holler at me. You're gonna show me respect. And he kept telling me to shut up. If I'd been there, I'd whoop his ass.
Well, I'm sure
But
that
they ain't working with
I'm sure sometime this week I'll get a message or a phone call because we was on this podcast talking about it from Frey Not, and I welcome it.
Look,
I'm okay.
I'm gonna
I'm a
tell you.
man.
This is my viewpoint on the whole thing. I didn't know what all went down. I was responsible for him getting. I was one of the people responsible for him getting removed from the militia.
Yeah.
And regardless of what anybody says or what he says, it was for one reason and one reason alone.
I'll see you
And
tomorrow.
I think Phil made that abundantly clear. He made his video. I think that he's unstable, and
Clearly.
I think that we are better off probably discussing something different because we've given him too much of our time as it is,
Exactly.
And that's
and
where I'm at with it. Like I'm not dealing with it. Like
and
Well,
I
what's
ain't no
everybody?
trust me, I ain't losing no sleep over him, so
Yeah.
nobody else should either.
I sleep good.
this morning, and I had so many people calling me wanting to know, well, what have you done now, and who have you pissed? And I didn't even know what anybody was talking about because when he started harassing me, I just, discontinued my phone because he called me 10 times. And
That's
I'm,
crazy.
right. And to call me and disrespect, because y'all know, everybody who knows me knows I am not disrespectful.
No.
No, hell, when
I
it all
respect
started, you
you.
came up to me and told me at Tennessee, like, Destiny wanted me to get in the middle of it and I'm not gonna do it. And I was like, I appreciate that, but I was being nice because of you.
Well, don't be nice because of me.
I can't be nice no more.
Do what you got to do.
I can't
Hey,
be nice
hey
no more.
Shonda, you
Because,
gonna still you gonna be nice to me still?
And no, I'm gonna beat shit out of you too.
Damn it.
right,
Damn,
I'm going to help
Damn.
you.
I hope you're nice to
damn.
me.
Girl,
I
you know
just,
I am. I ain't giving
I
Damon no
just,
more suckers, no more nothing.
Now,
Oh, come on.
I need
That's
some
what I was trying
candy.
to butter up here. I'm trying to butter
I
up to
know
you
what
now.
you was doing.
I need some
This ain't
candy.
my first rodeo.
Is it your second?
yeah,
Maybe
I
third.
had people calling me this
I love
morning,
you,
and
Shonda.
I was like, what the hell? And I'm like, I did the damn thing.
Shonda, Morgan says he'll take Damon's suckers that you were going to give to Damon.
As
Got
long as
it.
they ain't shaped like a dick.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
they
that's out.
shape like
That's out.
titties.
None of those.
It's a
Ugh.
starfish.
You'd
It's a
clean that up
starfish,
soon.
Little
Morgan.
chocolate starfish sucker.
Negative,
Starfish.
Ghost Rider.
What's going on, Kenny Parker?
What's happening, bro?
Is
What
that
you eating
KP in
tonight,
the
bro?
house?
We done fish and
Yeah.
shrimp. Hell,
Everything.
I
hell
love
yeah.
you, Caitlin.
Hush, but
You hear me?
Mama,
She's at the
I didn't get
bottom.
I
no
see,
damn
I see
invite.
her eye.
That's not Morgan talking.
I didn't
I
get no
love you
invite to this
too.
cookout.
What?
I didn't get no invite to this cookout. What the hell?
Me
I
either.
mean,
We can do this.
I haven't even posted the other pictures. You're gonna be mad you didn't get an invite for that either.
I'm in Florida, so it's all right.
You know,
It's all right.
he keeps putting all the food porn for Facebook.
Food porn.
I had to slow down. Shit, I was eating food for 3 or 4 days. I cooked. I got the size down. It's
Go,
old.
go buy some more pants.
Man.
Who the hell he cooking all that for?
Wait till I
Ain't
post
nobody
this
there
picture
but
of this
him.
margarita from
Oh,
Oh,
big as
don't
my.
you
It
do
was
that.
ridiculous.
Chad
No.
Grant said, I'm gonna kick your ass, Kenny. I told you I was craving fish.
No,
I
can't
know.
say that.
Yeah,
He was supposed to come.
we told him.
Richard says.
Hell, he don't get out of bed 3 o'clock, man. I mean,
Shonda, that one's for you
he
from
is.
Richard.
I
Richard
couldn't see.
said,
I can't see it. Let me
It
Richard,
see.
says,
Richard
by the
said,
way, Shonda, thanks for the tincture for Charlene. It helped her through her foot and knee injury and helped his
Oh,
back one night too.
well, they're very welcome. Anytime. I'm always glad to help.
I got massive back pain. I got a pain in my ass too.
Well, you're a
Doing
pain in
same
our
thing.
ass, and you ain't even showed
well,
your ass
you
yet.
need to quit doing them
You know
things.
what? You want to see?
Y'all
Oh,
gotta be. You
I
gotta be
seen it.
careful having Damon on. He'll get you banned for nudity.
Yeah, I seen it.
Look at that.
I
I
had
got a shirt on.
nightmares.
I
Chad
got a
said he
shirt on.
forgot.
I
I
know
see it
you're trying
now.
to find Morgan.
I'll send you some pictures, Shonda.
No, keep them. Keep it. Keep that shit, Damon. I don't need none of your shit.
Oh, you wanted that blonde hairy starfish, right?
No, don't you start that starfish shit. Look, but I will message you later because I got to talk to you about something separately. But yeah,
All right, cool.
cool. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you sending me a link and seeing y'all and
Hey, anytime. You don't have to wait for an invite.
Remember, I said I want you and Jeremy on here one night.
I got you, girl. Well, next Wednesday, I'm sure shit's gonna get a little petty, so join in.
Ha. Ha.
Eddie,
It's
you
time for
heard
us
me.
to do our petty bestie stuff.
Yeah.
The only problem with stuff getting
I
petty
don't
with me
care.
like that is I got gas
I'm
money
gonna
and I
send
have to eat 'em.
you this time.
You
I'm
know
gonna
that's
be
right,
real
You
bro.
know
fucking
that's
good.
right.
I'm fucking afraid,
And
and I got plenty
Shonda,
of fucking gas money.
this is the baby from Ohio.
Aw,
Ain't no baby no more.
no, I ain't no baby no
No,
more.
this is really gonna work
Did
good.
you did you tell me you did your fart in a bottle application?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Yeah, if you know anybody else, tell them fill it out.
For what?
But
Application for what?
I did mine.
vending to be a
Got to do
vendor.
application this year?
Yeah, I mean, you pay your little fee and it's an application. You know, you're like
All right.
registration. Let me say registration.
Okay.
For
Okay.
your campsite.
Yeah. Fill
See,
that
I
shit
won
out.
mine
Be there.
last year.
See, I'll go
I
with
won 4
Shonda.
armbands.
I'll sit with Shonda, so I ain't got to pay shit.
Guess what? I won't have a booth because I'm on the board now.
Damn.
And if
Damn.
you're worried about $40, I'm gonna have to put you
Oh,
on OnlyFans out there.
it's only
Man,
Ha.
I can
$40.
make you, Damon,
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right,
Damon,
guys.
you
I'm gonna
just
holler
tell
at
me
y'all.
I
Thanks for
can use
having me.
all money
Bye,
you
Shonda.
See
KP,
y'all.
Thank
Much
you.
You know
love.
it, bro.
keep them
Love you.
straight, KP.
Bye, Shonda, love you.
Now, I think we
Did you
got,
hear me, Damon?
no, what did you say?
I said, don't worry about it. I got a whole damn campsite up there. I won last year on that stuff that everybody bid on. I won
Yeah.
4 armbands for $20. 4 armbands,
Whew.
free $200 camping certificate, all for $20. All the shot glasses, 2 T-shirts.
Damn,
Yeah,
you won everything.
Well, I need you to buy me a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I heard that.
it wasn't a lottery ticket. They had like stuff set up for people to bid on, like a silent auction.
Yeah.
And this one basket that had like all you could really see is a couple of T-shirts and a couple of shot glasses, and you know, and I think I was the third one to bid on it, and I got it for $20.
Hell yeah.
I
Nice.
said, "Damn, I ain't never won a damn thing in my life."
Oh, damn.
So,
$20. That's
Damon,
pretty
what
damn good.
events will you be at this year?
Going to Louisiana for sure.
Okay.
Popcorn in Beattyville, I really want to make, but it's a guarantee. I'm going to try. I'll be at the Hillbilly Jam, Summer Jam. What's after that? Arkansas, we got Ozark
Arkansas.
Moonshine and Music Festival. I'll be there.
I want to go to that one this year.
Yep. And I don't. Is there anything else going on? I don't think there's anyone else going on.
Miss April's having one.
Mama Moonshine's event in October.
And
In
then you got
October?
the OBX in October.
Right.
What day is yours, Mama Moonshine?
The first weekend, I think it's the second and third, or the third and fourth.
See that Ozark Moon and Shine Music Festival in Arkansas is October 3rd. I'll be there for that.
What the hell?
So that
It's
means
all
you're
good.
going to the Outer Banks this year.
OBX is
Right.
at the end of the month now, so I may be. I don't know. That one's up in the air as well. I'm gonna try and make it. We'll see.
Damon, is Phil Billy gonna put his on again this year?
We're in talks. We're trying to do something. It probably won't be this year, but we're trying. Don't quote me on it because nothing's set in stone yet. But we're trying to organize something for 2027. Something big. But
Yeah, I'm going to make mine
that's
big
just between
too.
us here, right? That's
Yeah.
just between us.
And
Well,
whoever
us
sees
and the
it,
11 viewers.
and whoever watches it later to see about
Right.
the drama.
Well, if you start saving your money now, you might can buy me a plane ticket by the time Phil Billy's event comes, Damon. So
Well,
I can do.
start
so I can
saving
do-
the money. Shit. I
Hey,
make the
I
money
can,
and go spend.
pick
Just
you up and take you.
Yeah, I was going to say just ride up to Mama April and Jim's and then ride from there with them.
Well,
Right.
I'll be halfway
I mean,
there.
if
Then.
I got to drive it, Morgan, you got to ride it at least.
I got a rider.
So
I'll make sure I get there.
I'm going to Outer Banks in April for
Yeah.
the memorial, and it's 10.5 hours for me.
It's probably that for me.
Where are you at? Morgan?
Right outside of Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
See, I was right down by your house the other day.
Shit. You know,
Well,
when
you
I
didn't come
when I
by.
You
drove
didn't tell me
down
you were coming.
when I drove down to Florida last month, I probably went right by your house. I went right through Savannah.
Yeah, you
You
did.
did.
I'm probably
Right off 16.
I'm probably 20 minutes from Savannah. Back
Shit.
north.
Where was it we went to get Iowa? I was in Leesburg, right, Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah.
When you went to Florida, did you see the mega Honda plant?
No.
It's
Where's
right
that
on,
at?
it's right on 16, right by our house.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Um,
I live about a mile off the interstate. Mile and a half. Mile away.
Oh, okay.
I see part of Jim. I just don't see his face.
I'm sorry. You know, I'm short. Y'all can't see my face, and he's tall. I can't.
Improv.
Jim.
Hey,
What's
Papa
going on, brother?
Jim.
Hanging in there like a warm biscuit.
The warm biscuit's good. It sounds pretty good right now, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
Biscuit and some of that bourbon barrel honey, Damon.
What's that?
some of that bourbon barrel honey that you got?
Oh, that shit's gone. That shit didn't last. I think the only thing, because I think I got a few jars from you, didn't I?
Yeah, I know you got that one, and I don't remember which other one.
I got a spicy one.
Jalapeno.
That one's still at the house. Nobody else will eat that but me, so I'm the only one who eats it when I go home. But that bourbon barrel honey was gone.
What you doing?
Just gone. So I have to get me some more.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'll have it.
Good. Oh yeah.
And then we've got other ones too that we've made since then, so we'll have other ones to try.
Good. Good.
And Damon too, if you're around in April, you're more than welcome to come down to the coast for Paul's Memorial as well, for everything the militia has helped do. So
Oh yeah. When in April is it?
the 11th.
All right. Let me see if I can get that. I have to
Yeah. You need to come to that anyway, because I've ordered some Celtic Hills Distillery whiskey to have at the event, at that.
You said the
What?
11th?
Yes.
Yeah.
Michelle, send me the information, location, and stuff. I'm gonna put it on my calendar right now because I don't think, as of right now, I'm not doing nothing April 11th.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Don't do that, Damon.
That's a Saturday.
Okay, well that may work because April 13th I have to be in Maryland, so I might be able to go there on the 11th,
Yeah.
and then head up to Maryland from there.
Yep.
That would be nice.
Yeah, send me the
Right,
information.
Michelle?
I will. And if you will post it in the militia, because I know sometimes when I post, of course, it gets down. I just hadn't posted the address out public because it is private property.
Yeah. Okay.
So they can reach out to whoever for, me, Morgan, or Rick, because it's actually Rick's property.
Yeah.
Rick Wiesel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
And we'd like to make a big time of it.
Send me the info, Michelle. I'm gonna try. I'll put it on my calendar. And unless work changes things up on me, I might be able to swing that.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to do it up like Paul would want it done.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do.
Oh, I'm going. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Like, yeah. Morgan.
Yes, ma'am.
How far was I from you the other day? I was in Leesville.
Let me see that phone for a minute. I'll tell you just a second.
You got any little jars?
Got those liquor to get rid of?
I sent that to you, Damon.
Because I know in probably 2 more hours I would have been in Jacksonville.
And I just saw it.
I sure will, Jason.
Leesburg's 3 hours from me.
Yeah, that's where I was at the other day. It's 4 hours from here, so.
I will tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah,
I mean,
cash app. It still got some shine, and I didn't see it. I just saw it. But I did text him and ask him if he was still up, so Christian can go. But...
Yeah, I ain't got nothing I've tempered down yet. He don't want nothing I got yet. It's too strong for him. My little sour mash went halfway decent today. I got about 2.5 gallons from 100 proof to 160 proof out of it.
Hell yeah. That was a good run.
Mm-hmm. On my neglected sour mash, it's been sitting out there on the grains for about 2 months.
And not sure if that's Jason or actually Brandy on Jason's, but either way, I sent it to Jason's page.
That's probably Jason, because Brandy was on here on her name a while ago.
Yeah, but I know them too. They like to switch up on us.
Right, but you gotta love the Holden Hooch and Mama Hooch and little baby Hooch there.
Yep.
Jason Holden. Yeah, he's a good guy. I
Jason
like
and
Jason.
Brandy are good folks. I've known them for a long time.
Yeah.
So
So, Damon, what was the last horror movie you talked about?
I just put out one on The Hidden from 1987. That was one I think I just uploaded that 2 days ago or something like that. But yeah, that one was interesting. 1980. I love it. 1987 horror movies. They're awesome.
How many generations can you get from a sour mash if you keep reusing it? It's more than you want. Most of the time, more than you want. I've heard
I've gotten 5, but you gotta at some point your pH may start going crazy when it gets because it's so acidic.
Wow.
So
You can
I've
get
gotten 5.
it. You can run it.
I started having problems with my pH after about the fourth.
Did you?
About the fourth.
Yeah, I
Right.
gotta throw in a little bit of baking soda.
Yeah, well, I learned a valuable lesson about that. Don't use baking soda. Not
How
the way
much
I did.
did you
I
like?
had a
Jump the
yeah, I did the whole box,
volcano.
a whole box in the top of a 55-gallon drum that only had about 3 inches of airspace on the top of
And that
it.
airspace went bye bye.
Yeah, it disappeared immediately. I started out, I sprinkled a little bit in there, and it fizzed just a little bit, and I said, well, fuck it. I just tore the top out the box and just dumped it. When I did, I had to jump back. That something just erupted. The whole barrel just erupted. Hell yeah, that's something.
You ain't never had a volcano
Um,
Went from
Yeah.
55 gallons to 25 gallons.
Coachine, look up on YouTube. Look up the Moonshine Militia Podcast Network. All the videos are there, and all of the podcast videos from America and Moonshine. The proof is out there. The ones with Amanda and everything, and Moonshine Militia Podcast. All the live streams they all go right there. YouTube.
Ladies,
Boob tube.
You know what you didn't do?
Yeah, and it also Scott. It also is going to depend on your water.
I'll get it in the morning.
What you have in your sour mash. When I'm using just corn, I use mainly corn. I have like barley and rye and shit in there too, but it's like 50-60% corn. And sometimes I get 5. Sometimes I get tired of doing it, so I just dump it out because I want to try something different.
Yeah, that's my case most of the time. But I just get tired of doing it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you got if you go to a sour mash, it's best to add grains back every time, and that'll help with the pH of the water.
Yeah. Now I know you're supposed to, and this is just something I do. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just something I've done. I usually don't add grains back until after the 3rd run. And then I'll start re-adding grains back into it, taking some out, adding fresh in there just to get it going a little bit further. But that's usually right around the 3rd run. I do that.
Well, I noticed in this sour mash I ran today, and I'm sure it's because I let it sit out there for so long and not mess with it. My first jar of 4 shots, that some of it had an oil film on top of it, like you.
Oh yeah.
It had a thick oil film on it, and then the next jar just had a little spot of oil in it, and then the next jar didn't have no oil, and it finally worked itself out of there. But that ain't nothing but flavor, in my mind.
Yeah.
Them oils come out the corn, and that's just flavor in the water in the mash.
Oh yeah. Scott, I use all my back set. I use 100% of my back set. 100% of my back set. I throw it back in there.
I heard 25%, which is the go-to.
Yeah, and like I said, that's how I do it. I'm not saying that it's right, but that's how I do it because when I make it for myself, and I like the way that comes out.
Yeah,
and that's probably honestly because I had 100% back set. I have to ask Santa about that, about the scientific aspect of it, but I think that probably has something to do with, why after the 3rd run I got to start adding fresh grains after the 3rd. I don't know. All I know is that I've done it both ways, and then when I add 100% back set back, I like the flavor personally myself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of how we all do it. We adjust it to our taste buds.
Yeah. Yeah, about
Scott
30. See,
Carroll says, "Hey, Damon."
God, Carol, I love the Carols too. I miss them. I need to see. You know what? I need to talk to Scott and Amy Carroll. Um, I gotta write that down because I gotta remember to talk. I gotta talk to you guys. I need a pen now. I'm gonna make a note. Gotta
Now, your
talk to them.
hotel should have an ink pen and a pad somewhere in it.
Uh-huh.
He's
Yeah,
got to get up, but he's got to get up to get it, and that's what we're trying to prevent.
No, he said he had shorts
Hey,
on.
I
but
got shorts now.
you can't always believe everything he says, though.
Mhm.
Just crawl over.
You just rewatch this tomorrow and it'll remind you.
Yeah, just crawl over there and get the pen. Don't get up.
Send myself a message. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go back to trying about 30% back set and see how that works out.
Come on, your back set.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I've
because
always heard.
you
At
know,
least
honestly,
25%.
when I started using 100% of my back set, I was doing much smaller batches. I was doing, like 5 gallons at a time.
Shadow said,
So,
"Get up, laugh out loud."
so that may change now that I'm doing much bigger batches. I should try that again. I didn't try it. Since I've been doing 30, 40 gallons, I haven't tried it again. So I should try it again. And I will.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
promise.
and your taste bud changed too.
Yeah.
You might like it now.
Yeah.
Moonshine burn it all up.
Let me tell
I
you,
shouldn't have no taste buds.
when I first started making liquor, I started making liquor during the COVID lockdown, right? When it started. I didn't get locked down because I was considered an essential worker, but I started watching Moonshiners. I had never watched it before. I was like, I'm gonna watch this show, and I'm watching it, and I can do that shit. So I ordered shit off. I ordered shit off of Amazon, and I'm making fucking liquor at home. Tasted like shit, but I was like, well, I guess this is how it's supposed to taste. Fuck it, I don't know.
Huh?
And it wasn't until I met Tom Crum. I went to.
What until you tasted some good liquor?
I was working in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I reached out and I was like, "Look, I'm over here. If anybody's here that wants to give me a jar, I would really appreciate it because I want to see what real moonshine's like." And Tom met up with me, gave me a jar of his red, white, and blue, and I was like, "What the fuck have I been making then?" Because this is like awesome.
Morgan,
But
I was just told to tell you to check your message.
oh, Wayne.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I mean, it wasn't after that. Tom kind of showed me what I was doing wrong, and what I was doing wrong was that I wasn't cutting out heads or nothing. I was just putting everything fucking together. So when you drink it, you're drinking fucking nail polish remover. And I thought that's what it was supposed to be like until I met Tom Crum. And then he learned me how to make good liquor. So thank you, Tom Crum.
So you was making it homemade, but it was like store bought.
Pretty
If
much.
he's asking you for a link, Morgan, I just sent it because I asked him if he needed one, and he said
Yeah, I
yes.
sent it too. I did
So
too.
did I.
Oh,
Yeah, I did.
now Brian.
Damon, you might be in trouble.
You might be getting in trouble with me.
All right. Brian
That's
Key's got that high quality.
That's what you get for not sticking up for me before we went live.
What happened?
He's like, what happened?
I just hope you got pants on.
Steve, wearing
He got-
shorts.
oh, he got shorts on.
Oh,
I'm wearing shorts.
that's good. I'm glad of that.
Not-
I couldn't be prouder. Look at that cup. Where'd it go? There.
And the red hose, guy. That's right. Yeah, it is a Green Bay Packers.
Oh no, it is not neither.
That's a Georgia Bulldog. I'm
My
so
Oh,
mama
is
sick
it?
and
said,
tired of
you
seeing
better
that
tell him that
logo.
ain't no fucking Green Bay
But
Packers
you and
on
me both.
Hold on.
not on a Coca
He
Cola,
said he put his glasses on.
Okay.
not on a Coca Cola cup.
All right. All right. I'll get you.
I have
I
to
like
do
that.
those patches during football season. I'm so sick and tired of seeing Georgia.
See you, Bill
Hey,
Foster.
hey now.
Yeah, Bill Foster is the one that talked to you, Michelle, about getting another patch.
Ah,
Yep.
that might be him.
He messaged me. Yep. You know, and I got, you know, every time I go home,
They were in my room.
I know that I don't know if they're watching or not right now, but I know there's probably two people out there uh, that I have to send patches to still.
Is it good?
Apologize that they haven't been sent out yet.
Because the
I'm going to reach out to you here within the
blueberry
next week.
that was salty.
I'm going to get you a shirt size. I'm going to send you a free shirt as well.
That you get the
We
cheesecake.
still
Take it too long.
waiting. We still waiting on ours.
So why I'm thinking of this, Damon, since you knew who
Yes,
it was, he said, and I don't know if it was you or if he heard it from somebody else, that if it had the shiny on the back, it would not adhere. The shiny on the back of my patches are the actual adhesive.
Yeah,
So
that's
all you
glue,
gotta
right?
do is
That's the
press
glue.
Yeah,
it.
that's the glue.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
What's
thought,
happening, y'all?
What's up, Jeremy?
Hello.
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
Jeremy.
Jeremy. If I
Hey,
did something
Mama.
wrong, I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me.
Nah, I love you, Damon. You know I love you.
I don't want to make you mad.
So if you one of those
Dude,
little
I tell you, I tell you, man, I don't get the drama, man. I don't get why people got to start it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just everybody just live and let live, but people just got to start stuff, man.
That's right. That's
Birthday's
just
got my name in
yeah.
there, man.
It's 2026. It's a way of life for motherfuckers anymore to be like that. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
they can't help it. Blame it on their fucking parents.
You know,
Yeah.
No.
I mean, honestly, that's the way I feel about this. Any of it. You know,
well, I didn't
if
raise up doing like that.
if one of my kids run around starting fucking drama on every goddamn corner that they win, I'd pull their fucking head off. You know what I mean?
Well,
Well, you know, that's not
Mama's already done that.
in Louisiana or farm to bottle. Oh, never mind. They say I'm the reason they can't show up at any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it has absolutely zero to do with April Parker.
I didn't do
Exactly.
anything.
It has everything to do with they can't keep their fucking mouth shut,
Right.
and and they can't stop trying to call people out, but that they shouldn't have their names in their mouth.
Right.
That's what it has to do with.
Yeah.
Well, fill their mouth up with something. They'll keep it shut.
I hear that's what they want.
I heard what that's what they want, Jeremy.
Hell, I got kicked out of Copper Still Outlaws today because of that.
No
What?
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. First thing Roger texted me this morning was, unfortunately, he was going to have to remove me from Copper Still Outlaws because of Afraid.
Wow.
I was like, wow, how about that? I've been keeping all that stuff running for him since September,
Yeah.
and this is the thanks I get.
Well, I mean, not a we need to talk or anything else.
No.
Apparently, that's how everybody in this thing
Yeah,
community
well,
does. Anyway.
yeah, that's kind of
No.
what I'm learning. A lot of the
Oh yeah.
people in our community. I can say a lot of them. Some of the people in our community are like that.
Those are the people that I just basically I ain't even gonna associate with them no more. I'm not gonna have that kind of nonsense going on. It's
Yeah,
just child.
yeah.
And have y'all noticed April Parker has not commented on none of that?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Because I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I mean, don't none of that. I hope and I don't think that none of that drama involves me. But
No,
goddamn, it's
well,
hard.
Well,
It's hard
I
for
mean,
anybody in our community not to have an opinion of the fucking shit when it's in your fucking face every time you click on
okay,
Facebook.
you gotta
right.
look. You got me and Georgia Jeremy both on here, so you know you might make a lot of enemies.
Uh,
Join the
Well, we
line.
got Damon
I
too.
don't know. Damon's on here too.
Yeah.
You
That's
know.
it.
What's that,
I'm,
Jeremy?
I'm,
I
I'm
said
more
Damon's
worried.
on here too.
That's what I was gonna say. I was more worried about Damon upsetting my audience than anybody.
I'm telling you.
But he showed us that he got shorts on tonight, so I'm good.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't even
There
know
you
what was going on until this morning, and I hit Shonda up, and I'm like, "What happened last night? Did I miss something?"
You
But
missed a lot.
we could we couldn't even figure out what that was even all about. I mean, we were like, what?
Who
I mean,
knows?
what the fuck? I mean,
Because when Trey kept calling me yesterday and harassing me, I just turned the ringer and shit off my phone.
yeah,
I mean, I jumped in on the podcast a few minutes last night, but I didn't stay with y'all long.
No.
yeah. I don't know. I just
Said, "Hey,
people
I miss
for some
y'all. I love
reason just
y'all.
have
See
lost
y'all
their
when we
mind.
get together."
People love to hate me, so
They
yeah,
do me
here.
too.
Join the line, baby. Join the
Yeah,
group.
yeah.
You
I
I
know.
think
admit,
Worried
I
about
think I
you.
think folks, I think folks are just losing their minds right now for whatever reason.
And
Um,
and there's some people out there that dislike me that I actually love. And there's some people out there that dislike me that I don't give two shits about.
Hey, I love you so
Um,
much. I love you so much. I'm trying to
I'll
be
give
like
it
you.
in.
Look at that.
yeah,
That's
but
not
Now,
bad.
Mama Michelle,
Not for long.
I'm gonna catch you before she gets a hold to it.
Not for
no, you
long.
better hurry up.
Not
Well,
for
Liz
long.
What,
don't hate you for showing
Mama April?
ass. We know that.
She been giving me sleeping pills every
yes,
night.
ma'am.
Get it.
Uh-oh.
What'd you say? I heard my name, but I didn't hear everything.
I said they better not nobody mess with Mama Michelle.
No.
Mm,
Right.
nobody would. And yeah,
Because I
well,
mean,
Scott, if all else fails, I still have my OnlyFans. So hey.
oh man.
that's
Yeah,
right.
you,
Well,
you always got that to fall back on.
Yep.
All right, guys. I love y'all. I will see y'all next month. I mean, in a couple of weeks.
I was about to
Love
say
you,
And
April.
y'all still staying
weeks,
with me.
18 days,
Say what?
18 days.
Whew.
A couple of weeks.
And
Yep.
Mama, Jim and I are going to run out to that property sometime this week, and we're going to go check it out.
I hope so.
Yeah, we
Time,
go get out
time
there.
getting the ball.
Yeah,
We got to get on the
it
ball.
it is, but it looks like we should have at least a nice day or two that we can get out there.
Y'all
Right.
need,
You know
y'all need me
there's
to come
plenty
drive
of
y'all over there.
there's plenty of room out there. We just
Good
got to
night.
figure out.
Yeah, we got to figure
No,
the
no,
layout.
we both know where she usually does the car show.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she'll probably move it on back some. And there's a lot of property there.
yeah. There is. Yeah,
There's
yeah. It's
a
big.
lot. Yeah, it's
Jeremy, you
huge.
coming to Louisiana?
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to that one, but
Jeremy, I got a room still available at the Airbnb.
yeah, I'll take a look at it. I don't know if I can, but I'd love to. I hear it's a good time.
It is.
Yeah,
It's wonderful. I love it. I loved it last year. It was so awesome.
Hey,
right.
Earl.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all.
There's another misfit.
Toby
Mr.
Mandela, I love
Mr.
you.
Earl.
Oh, Toby.
Toby, I don't care what happened. I love you still, and I always will.
Who,
I'm just
me?
leaving that. I'm just putting that out there for Toby.
Me?
I still love Toby.
Everybody loves Toby.
Yep, I
Oh,
always will.
I thought you was
Always
talking
Old
will.
about
Chad,
me. Dang it.
old Chad Grant.
What's everybody up to?
He,
Just
Well, what
saying,
is
See what's going.
hanging
everybody
out like two
drinking?
nuts.
See, Earl comes on here. Everybody's like, shuts up. Everybody's like, what?
Well, I
I
mean,
know
everybody.
what Morgan's drinking. I know, Damon, you had to sneak yours on.
Yeah, I got some corn liquor. This is actually,
Got
it's actually Tracy Baumgartner's sweet corn liquor.
The
yummy.
one with the cob and all.
It's good.
This is my peach that I ran last night. I got it proofed down to 70, and it's good.
Toby
Yeah,
said
Toby, I know
moonshine.
they're all drinking moonshine, but they all are different flavors.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm drinking some sweet taters. Sweet taters.
Nice.
Toby,
Sweet
you know
taters.
you welcome here, brother. Uh, I
I'm
don't.
gonna tell you, Jeremy, that horror shine's picking up. People are liking that shit.
I tell you, man,
I need to taste that.
good tasty stuff. Is that the? Is
Yeah.
you talking about the new recipe?
No, the same. I went back to the same recipe.
Okay.
I was kicking up the strawberry a little bit, but I just dropped it
Yeah.
back down. It was but I had about 4 quarts when I came down here last month, and I was passing jars around with people, and I told them, I was like, well, if you want some, I know somebody that in Georgia that can hook you up with some.
That's
What
right.
happened tonight,
It may not be
Jeremy?
not be exactly the same, but
Uh,
it's a good substitute.
Yeah, that's good.
Damon,
Good night, April. Love
have you
you.
talked to Patrick?
I did, girl.
Not Mama
Yeah,
April.
I love Mama Parker. She's
Yeah,
great
I do
people.
too. I do.
I
I do
ain't
too.
never met her personally, but I like her.
Oh, she's fun, man. She's fun to hang out with, dude.
Yeah,
She's a
I'm gonna
blast.
meet the.
You meet her in person once, and you've got a friend for the rest of your life, unless you
Oh
cross
yeah.
her.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to
Oh,
go
I got
Yeah.
a friend.
and be with her.
I'm making friends with her. That's for damn sure. I'm staying in that Airbnb with them up there, down there in Louisiana.
Okay. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
ought to
And
come on.
yeah,
You ought to come on,
and
Jeremy.
Jim,
We have a house full of Georgia boys in there.
Oh
that
man,
that's
That
I'm
might
cool.
gonna
not be
be
a
the
good thing.
outsider.
David's like that may not be good.
Hey,
That
hey,
might not be a good thing.
I'm
Hey,
gonna come on
we can have a
Texas
good time.
now.
I promise you.
Next day, all over the news. I'm like, must have been fucking them Georgia boys. I tell you.
You
I'll go
Yeah.
sleep in my car.
go.
Mm.
Yeah, I ain't never been to an event. I'm looking forward. I'm anxious as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
it's fun.
have any of you guys ever been to South Carolina?
Been to
What?
where?
Distillery? The name sounds funny, but it's actually the name of an area. But they got a cool ass little distillery over there, man.
Do
And
they?
they make all their own liquor. Um, they've got a big ass 300-gallon column bubble plate, and they make all their own liquor. The distillery was the general store for the town on Main Street back in the 1800s, and then been kind of recent. I guess they've been there about 10 years. They converted it into the distillery. It's a cool little place, man. They got a
And
lot of history going on over there.
where at is that in Carolina?
It's in Greer, South Carolina, real
Greer.
close to where Josh Owens has his flea market set up
Hey,
Mm.
stuff. But yeah, they even got stuff in there that they got a few things running around. They collect history from all over the place. Pretty cool. We went over there yesterday. I went there, Kenny, and yeah, we had.
Is it just me or is Jeremy breaking up a lot?
He's
hey,
Now
breaking up a
he's
lot.
breaking
he's
up.
skipping like you got a plug wire
Get
off.
rid of this. Yeah, let me get rid of this.
Yeah, it sounds like you got a spark plug wire off.
Sounds like you got about three of them off.
Yeah. Or you got your thumb in your ass. One of the two.
Huh?
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
lot
That's
better.
Okay.
100.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Yeah.
but nah, it that little distillery is really cool.
The only thing I got close to my area as far as the distillery is Hilton Head's got a rum distillery, and
Okay.
I've yet to go in it and visit it because the motherfuckers want $54 for a fucking tour. And
Woo!
I figure if I'm gonna go in there and buy a fucking bottle of rum that I really ain't gonna drink, I'm just buying it because I'm there. That they ought to at least show me where the fuck it come from for free. You know what I mean?
Fuck
Not
yeah.
Damn.
not
How
$54 fucking dollars.
$54. Good
It's
God.
$54 for a tour, and then they only do the tours twice a week. I think it is like Tuesdays and Saturdays maybe or something like that. It's
That's got to be because it's in Hilton Head.
yeah, yeah,
I was gonna say they think they're Six Flags or something.
yeah. That's
Fucking
yeah.
telling you shit.
We my wife works over. No, I don't. My
There's
wife works over there. She goes over there every day. So we, sometimes a lot of times we'll go over there and stay for the weekend or for a week. And last time we went over, I said, "Shit, I want to see what it is around here for. There's got to be somewhere making fucking liquor here. You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and then there is a rum distillery on Hilton Head. And I got to, I done told her, I said, we going to this. Well, I want to go check this out. I want to go check this out. And then about 45 minutes for time to go to the distillery for for the little tour. I looked at the damn thing again and seen pricing for tour, and I'm like, what the fuck you mean pricing for tour? I ain't fit to come up there and buy. I'm gonna give you $40 for a bottle of fucking liquor, and then you wind up being $100 for a bottle of liquor after you show me where it come from. Nah.
Yeah, exactly. This place we went to yesterday, man. It was $10. They gave you a shot of basically every liquor they had, and then you walked through the distillery. They showed you all their mashes, their barrels. They showed you the equipment. They talked about all their history. I mean, the $10 basically only paid for all the shots you did.
Yeah. Now here there is another distillery down here. I can't remember where they said it is at down here in southwest Georgia. That I got
What?
to check into. That you might want to look into. I don't remember the name of it. When I find it again, I'll let you know. They say it's a pretty cool place to visit. But I don't know exactly what it is or what they're doing.
So you live close to Hilton Head, Morgan?
I live about
Hmm.
20 minutes. I live about 20 minutes toward Atlanta on I-16 from Savannah.
Okay.
It takes
You
me about.
you ever go to Harold's Deli in
Mm-mm,
Hilton Head?
mm-mm.
Man, next time you're in Hilton Head, dude, that is literally the best greasy spoon food you can eat, man. Now
Harold's Deli.
they do have rules. Like if you don't order right, they get mad at you. They got a whole sign tells you all their rules when you walk in.
If
But
you
man,
don't eat it all, you get
they've
fucked.
been there since the beginning of time. It's a little bitty hole in the wall. Man, good food though, man.
those
Oh,
are
yeah,
the
I
Great.
best
check it out.
places to eat. You find them
John
little hole in
Johnson.
the wall like that. That's the best place to eat.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is, man. It's the best food. It's the best food around. And like I said, they got them crazy rules up there you got to follow. But as long as you follow the rules, you can eat good.
yeah. You ever
Hey,
get
Miss
this? You ever
Joy.
get that way much? Do you go to Hilton Head much?
Yeah, I usually try to get there once a year. Um, since when my kids were real little, started going there with them, and it kind of became a thing.
that y'all got a place down there, or do y'all rent an Airbnb?
Years ago we did, and I really wish we still did because it'd be worth a whole hell of a lot more money now.
Get
Um,
get with
but
me. Get with me before you plan your next trip, and I can help you out with places to stay there. My wife, that's what she did. She worked for a Hilton Head. It's Carolina. What's it called? Bob's Business, Carolina Vacation, something.
Carolina Coastal
oh
Marine.
yeah,
Carolina
Oh,
Coastal Properties,
yeah. Actually, I think I've heard of it.
and
really?
they
Yeah,
manage like 200 or 300 condos down there.
yeah. I was good because they do because they do rentals,
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
So if you get ready to come this way again, let me know, and I might can
Mhm.
get you a really nice place at a really good deal.
hell yeah, man.
They got
Appreciate
some
that.
they got some super nice places, and they got some super nice prices on some of them
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I was gonna say yeah. It's gotten real pricey around there.
Yeah,
Um,
I do a lot of handyman work
Sorry,
for
you
them and
didn't
stuff
come.
like that too. But my wife cleans for them and does painting and stuff
yeah.
like that
Hmm.
on all their condos and
Don't mess
stuff.
with that girl. It's nasty.
Hey,
But
Morgan.
anybody contact me if you're coming toward Hilton Head. It's a pretty place.
Hey,
Yeah.
Morgan. I got your back. Don't let your wife know that I said that, but I got your back.
Man, come on. You know she's watching.
But now, Damon, I have Christina's back.
That's all right. I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you need somebody to help him watch this still.
Yeah, how's your run going?
Yeah, I got
Jeremy
finished.
Joyce
I got
says
finished about
hello.
6:30.
Hey, Joyce.
How many did you get filled up?
Hey, Joyce.
I got about 2.5 gallons, any from
Nice.
100 proof up to what was it, 150 something, 155 or so.
Nice.
Yeah, this run I'm doing, I got 2 jars already, 166 and 165
Without a thumper,
without a thumper.
Nice.
you're a bad dude. You're a bad dude. Pull that off without a thumper.
This
Yeah,
this next run I'm gonna do with my Cherokee White Eagle, the sour mash.
that's
I got this device from Wayne from Ozark Stills, Stillworks, called a Mr. Fusion.
Damon, that's for you right there.
I'm gonna try and put it on there.
I'm
Hello,
talking about.
Toby.
Yeah, there
A
you go.
Mr. Fusion?
Yeah, he's got it. I'm gonna put it on top of there as I'm running it. Run it with a
Yeah.
thumper, try and get something on there. Man, I'm expecting good things out of this Mr. Fusion from what I hear. So
Cool.
it's gonna be
Yeah, that
awesome.
will be cool.
It's gonna be awesome.
So what you been up to, Damon?
About 5'10" and a half.
There you go. There you go. Yeah,
That half matters because I don't want to be shrinking.
yeah. that does happen once you kind of
It's
start
inevitable.
getting
You're
up where
gonna
we
shrink,
at.
buddy.
I'm over here. I'm here in Florida.
Oh, okay.
I'll be here until Thursday. I go back home on Friday. So they made me
Okay.
fly down this time. They wouldn't let me drive. And I'm like, come on.
No.
Damn.
They fit my big ass in one of them small ass seats on the airplane. It was not comfortable.
Forestry
So,
department. We got a forest fire somewhere around here with all them damn
uh-oh.
forestry department trucks coming by. Just,
Uh-oh.
just had about 4 of the damn forestry department bulldozers and plows come by here.
Oh, does it?
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
That's kind of out of the ordinary
Yeah.
where I live at to see that. Something burning some goddamn where. That's all that means. If they up moving this time of the night, something's on fire.
I think I'm probably about maybe an hour and a half from Mark Morgan. Oh, yeah, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to give him a call this week to see what he's got going on.
Yeah. Maybe y'all can
I
meet
know he had to
halfway
work
or something.
today.
Grab lunch.
Let's see. I might just text him right now and be like, listen,
Yeah.
fucker.
I thought he was on here earlier.
He was.
Yeah, when we first got on, he was in the comments, and
Yeah.
he might still be watching. He knows he ain't got to be invited. He got the link. He knows how to get in here.
But does he have his
And that goes. And
podcast tonight?
Jeremy, with that being said, Jeremy, you don't need an invite to get here, brother.
I appreciate you, man.
You will always be welcome, even if we got a special guest. You can come in, and and then we'll handle the nights with the special guests and shit like that accordingly. If it gets out of hand, I'll call people down and say, "Hey, listen, this ain't about y'all." You know what I mean? But I know how drunks get. I know how drunks get because I'm one of them.
Well,
I want to get to do this over on the other side over there. I told them I was leaving and coming over here, and they said, "Tell everybody we said hi."
I mean, I don't know what that other group's got going on. I don't really care. They'll work it out with Seems like they fighting some demons somewhere.
Well, they was all being nice about it and everything. It wasn't nothing snooty or anything like that.
That's good.
And they know I'm trying to be spread out. I'm friends with everybody.
You're already spread out, motherfucker. I done drank every damn drop of that right there sitting there.
Damn. Feel the love, man.
But yeah. Talking about all that drama shit. You bring shit on yourselves, you got to work it out for your fucking self.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no beef with nobody. And until somebody does something to me or says something to me, I ain't going to have one.
I got enough drama
There's
going
Mama
on.
B.
Hey,
Mama B.
Mama B. Woohoo.
Oh, Lordy.
Must
I
can't
can
hear.
always see you. I can always see your eyes.
See glasses.
She looks like Kilroy looking up over the
Back.
edge.
Damon Toby said if you do go to visit him, take your little BB
Hey,
gun with you, shoot them damn lizards.
hey, Brandy.
Those little lizards are every damn place down here. I remember when I was little,
You
when I
know,
used to come down to visit, I used to catch those little fucking lizards, and
Oh yeah.
I'd put them onto a little fucking container, and after a while they start fighting with each other. When I was
Oh
young, I
really?
thought that was cool, but
them damn iguanas are taking over down in Florida. But as many
those
times
big
I've ever
ones.
been down there, I ain't never seen one of them motherfuckers.
Hey, man, that iguana, man, that's good eating, bro.
I believe it.
I heard.
Go snatch you up one of them.
I don't think if I've ever seen one, I wouldn't try it.
I mean, it's just like gator tail. I
Is it?
mean, oh yeah, yeah, it's good stuff, man. Fried
You
up,
know,
if it's fried right, it's good stuff.
I met a
Yeah,
girl that lives in. She was from Central America, and she was telling me that's like a
a
livestock
delicacy.
down there. They'll go down there and fucking just catch them off the trees and eat them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good eating,
farm.
man.
But damn,
Yeah, I've
Mama
seen videos.
B,
I've seen TikToks and videos of
Sorry.
it.
I thought my glasses were going to work, but they didn't.
Hey, Toby.
Toby,
Toby
Hello.
man in the house.
I miss your
What's
face,
up,
Toby.
Toby?
I really do.
I got Jason working
Putting up a shelf.
a
Put that shit
mirror
up there, baby.
in the bathroom.
Make him
Wait,
work
you're in the
hard.
bathroom. Is Jason wearing pants?
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes a lot for me to get him to take his clothes off, believe it or not.
So, in other words, he's not Damon.
No.
hey, hey, hey.
Hey, David, you never gonna live that down, bro.
It's
I
gonna
know
take.
I'm
Oh,
not.
Hey,
I'm
I'll
not.
bet
the
our
big one.
grandkids. Our grandkids are gonna be telling that fucking story.
This is what we did last night.
Hey, Mama B, Brandy
Oh,
Holden
nice.
says
Grandkids?
hi. Jamie
Hey,
Mateer
Brandy.
says hi.
What, babe? And me? It. And me? Oh.
Yeah, Jamie Bader said. Mateer said hi. Mama B said hi. I mean, Randy Holden said I'm sorry.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Mama
Missed
B.
that.
I've been talking with the Holdens and Jamie all day because you know they got mentioned in a video.
I didn't even see all the videos, and some of those videos that I got sent, I couldn't watch them.
Yeah,
Mm.
They
yeah,
wouldn't come up. So I don't. Evidently, my name was mentioned, and I don't care.
yeah. I tell you,
What's
yeah,
that?
Jerry said,
The
Brian,
soup.
how are you, sir?
who's that?
He's just on the front porch and swing. Just a swinging. Like Charlotte Johnson.
Mm. That's pitiful.
What are you doing over there, Mama B?
Well, like I told you, putting up this mirror in the bathroom because the previous one got busted. Mm.
Mm.
Some things get around here get kind of busted sometimes. Mm.
Hey,
What
Well,
y'all doing?
wasn't I on that Besties show?
yeah, you were in the comments a
Why
little
are you
bit,
like
and
I was in
but
there. I was in there.
the thing,
why are you so
the
pretty?
the funny thing about that I don't understand is we never set that up to be drama necessarily. She asked to come on. We told her before she came on, look, the rules of tonight are if you come on here to challenge somebody, we're going to bring that person on so they can answer to it. It's only fair.
Yeah.
And she agreed. So when we brought her on, she was the one that came on. She agreed to the rules. We weren't the
Mm-hmm.
ones that got on her.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else did.
And
And I mean,
first off, let's make this known. She started in the comments. She clearly said,
Does anybody have a problem with me? I'm getting tired. She
Yep.
asked for it.
Yep. Yeah, she wanted to come on. We never intended for that to get all as crazy as it did. We were just wanting to sit here and have fun and talk about any kind of stupid little problems people had. Just like when we started making the crack about the two uncles show not being every week. We were like, we have a grievance because they're not doing it weekly. You know, it was just stupid little stuff we were joking around about. She was the one that chose to came on and make it serious. And we told her, if you come on and you start talking about somebody, we're going to let them come on and talk to you too. And that's how it went. I mean, you know,
Yeah,
it is what it is, you know.
normally when you step into saying something and doing something, you hold yourself accountable first
Yeah,
before you put your hat in the ring for the fight. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, if
Do
you
it.
know,
Kind of depends on how drunk
we
you
even
are.
Even
advertised it. We even advertised it that way, leading up to it. We kept telling people it's going to be fair and balanced. If you call someone out, they will be coming on with you. And we made it real clear.
yeah, you can't argue with yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we wanted it to be a fair thing. And so then when we started the show, it started out as just people joking about shit.
Yeah,
People
because
sitting here saying, "Oh, I'm pissed off at Facebook about this. Oh, I'm pissed off because these people don't do their podcast more often." Blah blah, blah. And it was joking around. But then it kind of turned serious. And there you go. Because see, that's what
look
you
at
need is
little
you need
Pepper.
puppies. You
Hey,
need
Look at little
puppies.
Pepper.
If there were
That
more
was
puppies in the world, we'd all be a lot happier.
how old is that puppy, Toby?
12 weeks.
No,
Oh
that's a
my
cute puppy,
God.
man.
Did you go with
He's
Pepper?
ornery, ornery, ornery. I'm gonna name him Kenny. I,
name,
I
name,
actually decided today on what is. I've had him for a week and haven't named him until today, and I
you gonna
decided
name
on
him? You
Kenny.
gonna name him KP?
No, Kenny.
Just Kenny.
Just Kenny. Hmm.
Looks kind of like a gizmo.
That motherfucker's a whole lot cuter than Kenny is.
He's this little son of a bitch is an ornery little shit. He is ornery, ornery, ornery. You know, but Buddy is just now taking a liking to him. But yeah, he's something. He
I remember when
chews
my
like
what
a
kind of
freaking apple,
dog
though.
is he?
Look at that little face with them ears. Oh, he's a
What kind of
Yorkie and
dog
Shih
is he,
Tzu.
Toby? Oh, okay, cool. See, yeah, he won't get too big. He'll be a good
No,
size.
no.
I got I've got a little Maltese Shih Tzu mix, and she's about 9 pounds. She thinks she's about 90 pounds, but she's about 9 pounds. She tries to kill everything that moves.
Yeah, this is
y'all
pretty
seen my
She
little
ornery.
got little
tank
she got little dog syndrome.
Well, that's Buddy. Buddy's got little dog syndrome. Yeah, he doesn't know that he's a small dog.
Yeah. Oh
that
yeah.
And
The
this
other
one,
the other
this
day
one
I had
here
my
is
dog out, and she
fearless. Fearless. He
the
is
other day I had my
fearless.
dog out, and she actually was trying to go. I had to hold her back. She's trying to go attack. My neighbor's got like this 110 pound damn. I don't know even what that dog is. Huge thing. My little 9 pound dog is out there acting like, and this dog's just staring at her like, what are you gonna do? I mean, my dog's acting like she gonna try to tear this damn huge ass dog a new one, and I'm just laughing. I'm like, really? That
hey,
dog will eat you.
that little dog of mine, Daisy May, she's 18 pounds. And she's just a little old thing. She wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to be but about 11 pounds,
Put over Venus. Yeah.
but I
He
had
Yeah.
her
put all
fixed.
he put all my dogs
For
together and
the
they don't weigh
ones, oh
18
my
pounds.
God. They look like sexy dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some mean ones out there. I'll tell you, you don't want to mess with a mean Chihuahua.
Yeah,
Oh
They
no.
they rip you a new one.
I
Yeah,
laughed
I
at.
Morgan
heard
says
it
you
too.
don't want to mess with mine.
My Chihuahua does
Them
not
with
bite
Chihuahua don't
hard.
mess with nobody.
he can be throwing the biggest fit and just screaming his guts out. And whenever he bites you, he will not bite hard.
Huh.
Yeah,
I'm on a big
Hello,
wolf
buddy.
dog, and my parents
I
won't
don't
let me
know.
take it home.
He's back there hiding underneath the bed because of this one. He's so jealous.
the little Chihuahua that my brother has, most Chihuahuas are at least 3 pounds. This one ain't
13.
even
13
13.
pounds, my chihuahua.
Well, this one, he ain't. She ain't, but maybe 2 pounds, and she's full grown.
Yeah, the
She's
one
a little puppy.
we just had one of those little bought apple head teacup
Yeah,
little damn things. That's something you could eat 10 pound steak and wouldn't weigh but a pound and a half.
yeah.
I swear that dog good. Chris Fortner, what are you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
I don't send
Is
Chris
Chris
Chris a
Chad
Fortner.
link
still on
too.
here?
How's it going, Chris?
Yeah, grab Mr. Fortner.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to get him a link right now as we speak.
I tell you, man, Chris, like a brother, man. I love that dude.
Yep.
Hey,
He's good people.
super cool dude.
Yeah.
Good
Super
guy.
cool dude. Handsome fella. Handsome young man.
But Damon, the dog that I just had up on my lap a bit ago that you met in Ohio, that was very quiet, does
Yep.
not like Morgan.
Well,
That son of a bitch don't like me. I slept on the couch the other night down there, and that dog barked at me all night long from the bedroom behind the door.
yeah. I love dogs. Chris Fortner, I got to talk to you, brother. I heard Chris Fortner might be coming down to visit some folks here soon.
That's what
I
I
want to,
heard.
and I'm hoping
That's what I heard.
to spend some quality time with Chris Fortner.
I hope we all get to spend some quality time with each other.
I don't care about y'all. I care about me.
Well, I know how you are. I'm learning as I go.
Now, see, it aggravates me because everybody's over there
Yes, sir, Richard, you are. Even when you're wearing your wife's tutu.
and everything, and I'm over here in Texas.
Yeah. You. Well, that's how Justin Meredith feels because he's in Iowa. He always talks about, damn, all y'all motherfuckers way over there down in the southeast and all this.
Yeah, yeah.
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 And see, that's why I'm glad they got this festival coming up down there in Leesville.
Oh yeah, because that's close to
Everybody
you. Yeah.
got to come to me.
Well, Brittany Mason and Michael Hatley are over there in Texas.
I don't think I know them.
Yeah, Shine Daddy and Daddy's
Oh, okay,
Girl.
yeah. He's up
Yeah,
over there by Dallas somewhere, ain't he?
they're up there.
Dave
Yeah, I talked
Batista.
to him
Or
one
Ted
time, and he
Batista.
said
Dave
something
Batista.
about
Ted
a
Batista.
possible festival up there around Dallas somewhere.
Yeah, they're good people, man.
Don't
They're
know
cool
yet.
people.
Uh, but yeah, I met it. Let's see, I don't remember what podcast it was on. I got a full jar.
I got an empty bottle. I'll be right back.
Oh,
You
I
should
don't
have
know,
seen
but
him last night running around trying to find a bottle.
is it just me, or are we just keep getting shots of Mama B's
Yeah,
chest over there? What the hell's
yeah,
going on?
yeah. That's all she keeps doing. She keeps just going back and forth.
Yeah, I'm scraping the bottom of
Yep.
the barrel.
Blackberry.
See,
Oh
there it is
shit!
again.
Well,
I'm
my
scraping the bottom.
goodness, do you need me to let you go?
I'm
No.
scraping the bottom of the barrel.
How is
Morgan,
that,
did
Toby?
you send Chris a link?
I
Is that
did.
yours, Toby?
No. I think this is Brian's LPR.
Brian Key. All right, nice.
It's either Brian's. You know, sometimes I just don't know where shit comes from. Sorry, I think
I
it's
think
Brian's.
I think I understand.
I got. I was going through. I was trying to clear out one of the shelves in my office, and I was going through jars I had, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck made this. I taste it, and I'm like, well, it's pretty good. I'll keep it over here. Went through about 6 jars, and about only 2 of them
Made the cut.
the cut to
Made the
keep it.
keeper
The rest of them
cut.
got dumped. Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't have got dumped. They should have got mixed in.
Well, they get mixed in my. I got a big old 10. I think it's 10 gallon. I don't remember what it is. Big old fucking plat. I just dump it all into there, and
Yeah.
eventually I'll run that all off.
There
Mix
you
it
go,
in
man.
with
I,
something
I
else.
call I call that the kitchen sink. You just get you a little kitchen sink bucket going on over there.
Yeah, anything that anybody sends you that's good, just dump it in the barrel.
Yeah,
But
just
I'm
throw it
gonna
all
run
in
that.
there.
I'm gonna run that and hopefully get like make it a neutral grain, kind of no
Yeah,
flavor. I use that to make all my fucking
quarter
my
shine.
sour
Well,
watermelon
yeah, I'm gonna tell
margarita
you.
and my horse shine.
Honestly, it sounds to me like motherfuckers need to quit sending you so much fucking liquor because you're not drinking it.
Well,
I'm just calling this from the outside looking in now. If people say
I drink it. I drink
I'm
it.
Yeah.
drinking,
Trust me. My
you
liver
see,
will tell you I drink it. I tell you.
you see what I'm down to. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. I ain't got no moonshine around here to drink of nobody's, not even my own.
Well, you need to come to some
If
festivals.
I
You'll
could
get
be
some.
so lucky.
If he
I got
wouldn't have waited till today to run, he could have had some.
I finished up the run at 6:20. Come in,
Shit,
jumped in the shower, got in the
need you a
shower.
jar of that.
This is Phil Billy.
I'd have to temper any of that down that's out there. I ain't got nothing under 100 proof out there. I ain't
Well,
drinking. I ain't drinking the 100 proof jar because I know it's got tails in it. So that's out the question. So
That's
anything above
good.
that's 130 up.
That's good.
this that I'm running, I pulled 5 jars off and it went 166 down to 163.
What's the temperature?
Uh, I ain't even checking temperature because this is just a cleaning run on it, stripping it all down. Uh, it's a bunch of junk I had in the cabinet that I just poured in the pot.
Cool. Yeah, whenever I do that, I like to see it about 180.
I can't get 180 out of my
Well,
rig. I get 160. But
whenever
I
I
ain't never.
pour straight alcohol into the pot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I had never redistilled
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, just straight alcohol. Yeah, but you ain't got no thumper on that neither, do you?
Yeah, I
No,
do. Earl don't.
I don't.
Uh,
Also, in this pot was 2 gallons of leftover mash from my peach run from last night that I couldn't get into the pot. So it was sitting there needing to be run.
oh
I just
hell,
I just found I got a bucket full of clear mash out there, corn mash that I set to the side a while back that it wouldn't fit in my pot. It's been sitting out there for a year probably.
Ooh.
I'd run it
Hey,
anyway. It'd be all right.
it still looks and smells
So,
good. I'll probably pour some.
a few months
It's
back, whenever I visited Kenny, um, and stayed at his place, had a really good time and all that. But we went to a distillery there in South Carolina, and I grabbed a jar of peach moonshine from the fella. But we were in haste to get out of there. Kenny had some. Kenny had to go, so we loaded up real quick. But had I tasted that liquor before I fucking bought it, I would not have fucking bought it. That's for damn sure. Uh,
Hey, Kenny Parker's on here.
from Rock Bottom Distillery. Um, that was the worst peach. Folks, if you go to fucking Rock Bottom, it's right there on the. I want to say 285, but might be wrong.
Kenny's on here. He can tell you where it's at.
Yeah,
Kenny's up on
yeah,
here.
Kenny could. Um,
Is it near Charlotte?
no, it's right there. by Spartanburg,
Oh, okay.
in South Carolina. But I
Yeah.
mean to tell you, that was the worst fucking pizza.
Spartanburg
Uh,
ain't very far from me.
you know, I, I laugh so hard at myself about it because I've drank a bunch of peach moonshine and some good peach moonshine, and for me to buy a damn jar that tasted like ass, oh, it was awful. I gave it away.
Well, is that the only thing
And
you
the
tasted
guy I
while
gave
you
it to, he's like, "Man, I ain't drinking that shit." I
is
said,
that the
"Well,
only
light
thing
a
you tasted
fire
from
with
there?
it."
Is that the only thing that you tasted from that distillery?
Yes.
So you wouldn't be you ain't going back.
Nah, I'm not going back to Rock Bottom Distillery now. Ain't no reason to. Well, except for I, I meant to get a couple of lids because he has some good lids. The good lids, put on the jars that don't spill. And they're
Right.
reasonably priced. But yeah, other than that, I ain't got no reason to go back there. Shit, my
Rock
phone's
Bottom
gonna die.
Distillery.
I got low battery. I'm gonna bail. Y'all have a great time.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
Dylan.
put
You
I'll
miss
put it
Rock,
on the
Vicky.
charger, but um I'm gonna bail off anyway. Y'all have a great.
Be
Enjoy
all right,
being
nice,
Dylan.
here.
man.
I'm gonna
All
holler
right.
at
Guys,
you,
I'm gonna
See
Colby.
you,
get off
Tony.
here too.
Have a
Yeah.
good one,
All
brother.
right. Cool, brother.
All
All right,
right.
brother.
See you.
Hey, Vicky. How's it going? Um,
Hey, Miss Vicky.
yeah, Morgan,
Yes, sir.
what's your favorite liquor to drink, man?
I like the Hickory King, all corn, Hickory King,
Okay.
straight Hickory King corn. I love it.
Okay.
That so far that's my favorite as far as what I like to drink and run that I do myself.
Right.
I drink a lot of other people's stuff that I like, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But I'm looking, as far as what I like to run and what I like to drink so far, that Hickory King, that's the bee's knees in my eyes.
Yeah. I thought I'd tried just about every taste of corn liquor I could until Tater gave me some of his corn liquor, man. And I'll tell you, that man knows how to make some freaking liquor.
I,
But
I, I've,
he also told me the secret to it and gave me some of it. And yeah, it is key. He uses a very special corn. And he gave me about 100 pounds of it. And I decided to try it out with some Bloody Butcher I had. And man, it made that. I hate Bloody Butcher just because the end product kind of turns out tasting a bit dirty.
Mhm.
Um, but with his corn, man, God, it tasted great. And when I told him that, he said, "Yeah, imagine how good it'd be if you just used my corn."
Now
yeah,
that's what you
yeah,
had up
yeah.
at
And that's
Winter
that's
Jam,
kind
right,
of
Jeremy?
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's
Morgan,
kind
you would have liked that.
yeah.
that's
And
kind of
that
that's
that
kind of
and
where
that
I'm
was
at
with the
with my.
blood. That was mixed with the Bloody Butcher, but it
That's
was
kind of
still
where I'm
really
at.
good. But his has such a sweet corn flavor. Oh man, it's delicious.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
so smooth. There is no, it sneaks up on you. JB Raider was sitting there saying it don't have any alcohol in it. About 30 minutes later, he was like, "Damn, that's got a lot of alcohol."
Yeah, I like the straight corn. I've tried any corn that I've gotten. I've tried to make liquor out of. I normally add barley to it, of course.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I mean, but even the Hickory King, I did it with the barley, and then I done it with the high temp amylase, and I like
Oh
it
yeah,
better.
yeah.
I like it better without the barley for some reason. Just my taste.
Oh okay, okay.
I
Yeah.
like
Now I like to sometimes throw some oats in my mash,
it. Yeah,
just because it does kind of thicken up
Yep.
the drink. When
yeah,
you go to drink it, it gives you a little bit more feel to it.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
It does, but goddamn, look how much harder it makes that mash to fucking get the
Oh,
shit out.
well, yeah, and the other thing is it will make it oily. When you hit your tails, it'll hit tails real fast
Right. That's
because
what.
it's almost like it exaggerates the flavor of the tails.
Yeah, and the oil is a big thing. Yeah,
But it does. I mean, for good hearts runs, man, it does make for it changes the whole consistency of the drink. Really,
I
I
got
mean,
I got hickory king corn and honey mashed in right now, and
okay.
I got some sushi rice and ferment.
Oh, okay.
When I
There you go.
finish with them, when I get them pumped down to the grains, I'm gonna sour mash both of them together.
Now I'll tell you, Morgan. One of these days, man, at a festival or something, you got to try Mama B's poutine, boy. Woo,
I
that's good
plan on
stuff right there, bro.
it. I plan on
I
it.
mean,
I've been
it's
waiting for a taste of it to be
You
sent.
gotta try my poaching, and you gotta try my jalapeno poaching.
yeah, the jalapeno, man.
I,
Jalapeno's good.
I'll
It
give jalapeno. I don't like jalapeno. I don't like the taste.
What?
man, it does. It
That's
tastes
okay.
like a fresh off the vine jalapeno.
Yeah, I
I
probably
mean,
wouldn't care.
it's good.
That's kind of like Damon in the okra.
Uh, Now, Jeremy, you're talking
If
about the
you
corn.
if somebody makes some jalapeno okra shine, me and Damon try some together.
David's over there like, wow, no.
I'll try it. I'll try
Yeah,
it, but
yeah, we'll try a shot at the same time.
Well,
yeah.
Damon isn't usually your problem with okra, the sliminess, man,
No,
or is
I
it?
have to tell you to tell you the truth. My problem with okra is I have scars in my head from when I was a baby. When I was
Oh,
a young lad, and somebody gave me a bowl full of what I what I was told and what I thought was fried chicken chunks.
oh,
It turned out to be okra, and then I threw up all over the place. And it's just one of those things that stuck in me.
oh, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Now every time I eat okra, it's just kind of like,
I
ugh.
get it. Yeah, I get it. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that it's in the back of your head, and even if it does taste good, you ain't gonna get past it.
One of the scars from
Yeah.
childhood.
But what I was saying on that corn, you know that black corn from Peru that Patrick Dooney works with?
He works with
Oh
me.
yeah.
Mhm.
What's it called? Maize Moderna or something like that?
Yep.
I've got 240 seeds of it that I'm going
Oh
to
okay.
Oh,
plant
nice.
this year. And next year, I'm going to, when I harvest this year, I'm going to save the seeds and I'm going to put all of that back into the ground
Right.
to see how much of it I can get to make me a batch of liquor out of.
Nice.
Speaking of Patrick Dooney, Damon, have you did you hear me earlier when I say I ordered some
Yep.
from him?
Yep.
Oh, I don't
I've
know if
had
y'all.
some of that. It's good stuff.
All you got to do is come to make sure you at the memorial. I'm gonna bring what he sends.
Nice. Nice. I'm gonna try my hardest to be there. So,
I ordered. I'm gonna bring everything that I ordered.
cool. Listen, guys, I gotta jump off of here. I get up at 5 a.m. So I gotta get ready
Oh
for
yeah,
bed.
brother.
Get on out of here
Have a
then.
good
That's right.
night.
Thanks for
Got got
hanging out with
got
us and talking to us.
gotta go get your pimp on there. Gotta go get your pimp on there, Damon.
I
Yeah,
gotta do something. I gotta pay them bills. Gotta pay them bills.
That's right.
Like I'm
Gigolo
supposed to.
gotta have rest.
Like I'm supposed to.
Now, make sure you turn the camera off before you stand up.
What's that? Yeah, I'm gonna try. All right, y'all. Thanks for having me on. I love y'all. And we'll talk soon.
Hey,
Yes.
thanks,
I
Damon.
see you, brother.
Have a
Yeah.
good one, baby.
All right, bye.
See
Bye.
you, brother. Yeah, Mama B. I totally I didn't even think about the jalapeno, man. Yeah, that jalapeno
I'll
was
get off
freaking
here.
spot on, man. God, that was good stuff. But
Already
yeah,
got
what I like
that.
about Mama B's poachine though is her poachine is real poachine. Like she does it the real way.
I've never
So
tried
other
anything.
people may make it and say it's poachine and it may have other, smoothness to it, whatever it has, but the problem is it's not made the right way. She makes
Right,
it the right way.
right. The
And
tradition.
I never even knew how to make it. Like I just the first couple of times that I made it, I just shits and giggles found out how to make it myself.
Yep. Well, and it's kind of like when people tell me they make grappa. Well, they give you grappa and you taste it, and all of a sudden it tastes real smooth. That ain't grappa. Grappa naturally has a bite to it. If it's
A
made
bitter bite.
the traditional way, it's gotta have a bite to it.
A
Which is
bitter.
why Brian Battle, that's why he makes his way, and why his grandfather made it the way he did. His grandfather added honey to it because of the bite. And so that's how Brian Battle still makes it today. You can still feel the bite, but the honey does relax it a little bit. What I don't like is when somebody tries to change it and then it doesn't have a bite when it comes off the worm. Because just like with like Brian and I have talked about, I mean, I grew up learning how to make cheeseburger from Greek folks. It's the same thing. It's made with the pumice of these berries and stuff, a lot like grappa's made in Italy, but it has to have a little bit of that bite to it to be real, because that's what happens when you have the skins and stuff in there. It
Right.
Yeah.
creates that bite, and
The
that
ball
bite
of
is what
fluff.
makes you know that it was made the right way.
Yep. Earl.
But
Earl, what are you?
oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, ma'am.
Earl, what are you doing?
Who?
What am I doing?
Yeah, you can't give me no hug yet.
Well, you was busy a while ago. I couldn't hug you while you was busy. I got to change jars again.
Mm.
That's why you can't keep a girlfriend. You don't know how to treat a woman, Earl.
Hey, hey, now, watch it.
Hey, once you get comfortable, you start neglecting them.
So, Jeremy, what events are you going to be attending this year?
um, I am going to try to attend as many as I can, but I I really do like popcorn jam, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't. The funny thing is, I don't necessarily like popcorn jam because of the festival. I like popcorn jam because of everything that happens outside of the festival.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
could just hang out in the
That's,
parking lot,
You
it'd
know,
be cool.
yeah, and then of course Hillbilly Jam. I mean, I love Hillbilly Jam. I mean, that's kind of like family reunion time. Um,
mm-hmm.
and stuff. And then now Beattyville. Last year was the first time I went. I loved it. It Beattyville. If you haven't had a chance, Beattyville is so cool because it truly is a step back in time.
Right.
You know, yeah,
Yeah, I went a
everything.
couple years ago.
Yeah, it's great. Now I will say this last year because everybody told me going up there, oh man, you'll have a blast because the cops look the other way. The cops don't ever bother you. Well, this past year apparently that was different. Because yeah, we spent a lot of time walking around with cops walking right behind us, watching what we were doing, and it was getting uncomfortable. There were many times where they were giving us a lot of shit, and it was kind of like, wow, what happened? But I will say the parties at the hotel, even though that pool at the hotel smelled like a sewer plant, the parties out there next to it were fun.
Party at the shit
We just
factory.
we just kept telling people, make sure you don't fall in that damn pool.
Don't swim in the water.
Don't
What's up?
go swimming in that water.
What's up,
But
Zombie?
it was a good time. But Hillbilly Jam. But like I said, Beattyville's fun. Um, let's see, farm to bottle. I haven't been, but I think this year it's really going to be a great festival. There's a lot of things they're setting up for that. And they do a lot of educational stuff there, which
Mm.
is kind of cool. Stuff, but yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I kind of just basically I look to see where most of my people going to be at, and that's where I go.
That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I mean, really.
Yeah, and like I said, it's funny because for probably a good year or so, I'd always see the Parkers at festivals and stuff. Never realized they lived that close to me. And man, I'll tell you what, once I found out that they lived only about 40 minutes from me, man, we've been tight ever since.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. I could see that.
They are. They're great people, man.
Yeah,
You're gonna have.
I wish I had somebody in the community that lived close to me. I'm down here, ain't nobody close to me. I mean, everybody's at least 4 or 5 hours away from me.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So
and that was kind of what Justin Meredith was talking about. Was he when he came over here to visit us up in Sevierville, and we all hung out. God damn, it was cold that weekend, and the freaking hot tub in the hotel wasn't working. Well, it was working, but they wouldn't turn it up. It was like 75 degrees in that damn thing. It was like pool water. and but uh but when we were hanging out, that's what he kept saying. He's like, man, he said being way over in Iowa kind of sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
so I came in kind of later, whatever, and I don't know if you want to share or reshare or something, whatever. What the hell's going on?
About what?
The drama or whatever that is conspiring about you and Shonda.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Somebody,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, we did talk about that a little bit earlier. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what that was about. Yesterday, Shonda gets a phone call. They're talking about this crazy dude calling up somebody and talking about he's got 9,000 followers and why can't he get a jar on a shelf, and he's talking all kinds of crazy nonsense. Well, then he calls Shonda and he decides he's going to start calling her a bitch about 18 fucking times. Um, so she three-wayed me in. And yeah, it took about two of those B words before I freaking lit his ass up and started telling him, look, motherfucker, ask your stupid fucking question or shut your fucking mouth. And he started sitting here talking about a bunch of nonsense. You couldn't even understand what he was saying. I finally said, dude, I said, this is a total waste of fucking time. So we hung up on him. Well, then he decided he wanted to go and start posting a bunch of videos. We still don't know what those videos were about. Half of them you can't understand what he's saying, and
okay,
he's just babbling on about nonsense. And so, really, at the end of the day, what I realized is he did it to try to get attention, and it was
and they're
just
probably
basically,
messed the fuck up.
I mean, it was just an attention getting thing. And that's why when he kept saying, why won't you answer my calls? Why won't you answer my call? Because what are we going to talk about, dude? We got nothing to talk about. You're trying to get attention
Yeah,
over nothing, man. And I don't have anything to say. I'm done talking. But when I see him, it'll be different. But we
yeah,
ain't going to be talking. So, but then they made the mistake last night of going and creating a live and starting to talk shit about everybody.
yeah.
Well, they got blown up today, which is also why their address got posted all over Facebook, because a whole bunch of people wanted to know where they're at, because there's basically a line of about 8 people now that want to get their hands on them. So I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get attention. They definitely got it.
Mhm.
But I think they're going to find out it's not the attention they wanted.
Nope.
Jeremy,
It,
do you think it came from you and Shonda getting y'all's label for
oh,
the?
it was absolutely that. It was the same reason why Sparkle Queen went after Tater.
Well,
It's the same reason, because people get jealous, they get upset, they start wanting to do stuff. Now I will say,
when you
yeah,
play stupid, you get stupid results.
yeah, and but the only thing I think that really hurt was today. I wake up, I'm kicking around, and I get a text, and somebody wants to tell me that they're removing me from Copper Still Outlaws because of drama. Because I
Mm,
guess basically they're going to side with that guy and
mm,
take his side, and so they removed me, even though since September, if everybody knows, since September I've kept that page going. I've even kept the other page going. I've also kept that podcast going. Also,
Well,
that person, when they got done with some of their things they were working on, they could come back and have it and it'd be good still. But the
it,
thanks I get for it is I get kicked out and them basically telling me that they're going to side with this piece of shit. And,
they'll
but,
regret it.
but that's what they chose. So, I
They'll
mean, if
regret
they're going to choose to do that, they're ungrateful. They don't understand what we did for them. And me
no,
and
and
Sean are going to go do our own thing. You know,
they
it's,
will regret it in the long run. Or
it's
maybe they wasn't the
unfortunate.
right people in the first place.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, it was funny because Sean and I were talking about it earlier. We were saying if we actually sent that dude a bill for all the freaking work we've done since last September to keep all his pages going, he'd have to
Mm,
take out a second mortgage on his house to pay us
mm,
back. And the thanks we get for it is basically, well,
Yeah,
y'all could have just told me no, you won't do it, dude. We were trying to help you out, man. What the fuck?
mm,
I mean, you really gonna act this way?
mm,
So yeah, basically, we're gonna do our own thing. Um, I've basically told everybody, our next episode coming out, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be highlighting since this is National Women's Month, kind of going on. We're going to
mm,
highlight that. We're going to have a guest on that is a CEO of a company. She's female, hustler. We're going to have her come on Wednesday night. And now it won't be broadcast on Copper Still Outlaws because we've been removed, but it will be on Dirty South and it will be on the Hustle Highway podcast page.
you can
And
share
we're
it
going to
to our
roll it
group.
that way from now on.
You can
Yep.
share it.
yeah.
Share anything you want to our group.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, by all means do that. And
But
I
I mean,
mean,
it's irritating when we try to lift everybody up, but the second something happens good for us, all of a sudden everybody wants to, well, not everybody, but a couple people decide they want to try to knock us down.
same
if
thing.
y'all keep
Same
Thursday, Thursday,
kind of the same thing just happened to me. You know,
Oh yeah,
I fully
it,
understand.
it,
Maybe in a
it
little
it's
small,
it's
maybe in a little
crap,
smaller scale, if it's per se. You know what I mean? Because I'm not nobody to begin with, but kind of the same thing happened to me.
brother.
if y'all want to use Thirsty Thursday because you're talking about using like the girl thing, you
Yeah.
can use Thirsty Thursday.
Well, I tell you, Morgan. I'll tell you, man. Here's the deal. Okay, a lot of people in this community, I've noticed this over the
Hmm?
years. A lot of people well, not a lot. I keep using that word. I got to
Some
stop using that. Some people in this community
I did that earlier.
literally think they're famous. They think they're famous. And the funny thing is these are people that have never been on the Moonshiner show. They've never been on Master Distiller, but they think they're famous. But even if I've pointed this out a bunch of times, even if you were on the Moonshiner show, the show gets about 300,000 views an episode. In a country of 330 million people,
Yeah,
even the
Rich,
stars of
Richard
the
Richard
show are
Henderson
not
said he didn't.
famous.
Richard
If I
Henderson
if
said
I
he didn't do
if
y'all
I
got
go
away. Congrats.
Yeah, if I go to Los Angeles, California, and I mention someone's name from that show, they're not going to know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So none of us are anybody. None of us are anybody. People need to freaking get themselves in check and understand you are a normal human being. You put your pants on one leg at a time like every fucking body else does.
we all eat
You're
chicken.
nobody.
We all
I
eat
mean,
chicken the same fucking way.
we're all nobody. But here's the thing. Like I was saying the night we had Brandon from the Moonshine Company. He's even been attacked a little bit because he's fairly new. The thing is, man, if we all actually start supporting each other, we're a small community. But if we supported each other better, instead of a bunch of people trying to backstab each other, we all could actually become a lot more than what we are. And we
Yep.
could do things even outside the moonshine community but still it be tied to the history of the moonshine community. But the
Yep.
problem is these people, unfortunately,
Might even slip in there and be somebody's hero some kind of fucking way.
yeah. Unfortunately, there's people that are too stupid to realize that, man. They think that it's all about them,
What
you
you
know.
got on, Christina?
Nothing. I don't have nothing
what
on.
what is that?
That's what I make her wear when she cooks hamburgers.
There you go. Oh, okay. I gotta get me one of those shirts.
It's the body I bought when I was in Mexico. I can't afford all that expensive shit, so I just bought this body.
I
There you
can
go.
afford, I can afford
They
that a
say
whole
that's
lot
the
more.
best thing to do. They say go to Mexico and get it hooked up.
I got hooked up. Can't even tell.
Girl, I done seen some of your pictures. Your body looks way better than that.
Thank you.
Hey,
Especially that dress you was wearing with your birthday cake. Man,
you ought to see some of the pictures she ain't posted off of that cruise ship when I wasn't with her. With
I
pocket
don't
I
have any.
trust me. I bet. I bet.
I don't have any. That's a lie.
Hey, that lady that went on a cruise with her, every time she called me, I heard that woman telling her to put some goddamn clothes on. You ain't going out this room like that.
I bet. Trust me. There was some dresses she wore that was really risque.
Yeah,
Uh,
my baby's proud of herself, and I am too.
I am too. I'm proud.
That's all right. I'm proud, but I'm jealous.
That's what I am. I'm so proud. I'm jealous. I'm so proud. I'm jealous. Lord have mercy.
I worked really hard for a
I know
whole
you do. I know you do.
for a whole year to get it like that. That's
I'm so proud. I'm jealous.
I started
Mm.
last December.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, now you gotta get me right.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, it's America.
Now don't say silly stuff. You gonna get slapped.
You get your damn ate all of that damn methamphetamine.
You a fucking lie.
You won't eat for 2 months.
You a goddamn.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Ain't happening. Mm-mm.
That's been 15 years ago. I don't mess with that no more.
I cannot. I
I
cannot.
have. I have. I won't never do it again, but I have.
Mm-mm.
And that kind of helps you tell the symptoms and signs of people and places. You know what I mean?
It takes one to know one. That's for sure.
The only thing I ever messed with back in the day was the smokable form of coke.
What?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the
Well,
honestly, what's the difference in a crackhead and a crankhead?
one letter.
Oh,
Oh,
there is a big difference.
One letter. One
Because
letter.
crack does not last as long as meth does, man.
Oh
And the
no. Oh
problem
yeah.
is people when people are doing meth, they get strung out for days, and they
You talking
literally
to an
start
addict.
cooking their fucking. Plus the other thing is, if you think about it, meth is all chemicals.
Oh yeah.
Whereas I mean, crack's not. I'm not saying crack's good. What I'm saying is,
I
meth
understand.
is all chemicals. Crack actually started out as
As a
something
plant.
natural.
Right, as a plant.
You know, now I will say crack is worse than cocaine. Way back in the '90s, I spent a whole lot of time in a lot of clubs and slung a lot of cocaine. Had a lot of fun, but it's natural. It's and if it's cut
That might be
natural,
turning off my
it's still
sinuses.
okay.
That might
But
be turning off my sinuses these days.
I was going to say that was why several years ago I had to have a bunch of
I got
sinus surgery done and had to have my
I feel
septum
like I gotta
fixed
take a
and
shit.
all that. but
Ah. Hold on, there's something in the curtains back here. Somebody's watching us.
I think I
tell
gotta
us
shit
what's
too.
up. But yeah, but cracks rub. Now I had an older brother. My oldest brother. A few people know a lot of a lot of the reason why I handle my liquor the way I do and make my liquor the way I do is because of my oldest brother. He passed away years ago, but I mean, he was a great dude. But the problem is he started going from making liquor to making meth, and he started using a lot. and unfortunately it cooked him. But but the thing about that's the thing is meth. I mean, even one of the ingredients of meth is muriatic acid, dude. That's battery acid, man. I mean, you're putting
You're
that
talking to
shit in your
somebody
body.
who used to be a professional at making that.
I've already served my time for the things that I've done, or the things that I've been caught doing. So
And it,
I can say
yeah.
it in the public, and I ain't ashamed of nothing I've ever done. I ain't never hid behind no curtain to do what I was doing. When I did it, I didn't give a fuck who knowed it and who cared about it. I'm my person. I'm me. I
Well,
always
and
was.
that's the way my brother was, man. I'll tell you, you'd pull into my brother's trailer park, dude. You could smell that fucking shit cooking the second you rolled in there, man. It was like, what the fuck, man?
I didn't do any hard drugs. I didn't. I was a virgin until I was 18. I didn't start smoking weed till I was 17.
Mm.
I didn't try any hard drugs till I was 25. I tried a line of cocaine and a line of meth right side by side one night.
Woo!
10 or 11 years later, I tried it again and I liked it even more. So from
I was gonna say when I was 18, man, yeah, I tried my first line of cocaine and boy, it was a problem.
yeah,
It's funny because at one point people in Charlotte knew at one point I was probably selling $10,000 a month worth of cocaine, but I wasn't making no money.
yeah, that's where I was at. I went to prison for 2 sales and one possession of said amount of methamphetamines, and
Yep.
I sold a lot of drugs, but I didn't make no fucking money.
Yeah. It's
I didn't.
yeah. Unfortunately, you're just supporting a habit at that point.
Well, no, I mean,
Yes, he was.
yeah, and no. I was
Yeah.
also, you know, when you live that
Well,
lifestyle,
and lifestyle. Yeah,
yeah,
because like
you're supporting the
when I
lifestyle,
when I would go in clubs and stuff, man, yeah, I was dumping all kinds of fucking
dumping
money,
it.
man.
Yeah,
And I had friends of mine that were the same way. Like I remember when I got married, my bachelor party. One of the guys at my bachelor party in one strip club dropped $4,000, and this was back in 2000. And I mean, $4,000, man, right there, just one dude dropping 4 grand in a strip club. But the thing was, like he used to always say, I got nothing else I can put my money on. Because if he actually, bought a nice house, bought a nice car, the law would be wanting to know where'd that money come from.
yeah. Where'd you get that?
So he
Yeah,
used
right,
to. I mean,
Richard.
he'd go in these strip clubs, dude, and he'd just be freaking throwing it out, man.
Richard said no. Neither one of those are okay. You right, 100%.
Oh yeah, it's
And
but it,
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna put this out there. There ain't nobody that can tell you that no better than me. Because I've
nah, yeah,
experienced it. I have experienced. I've
it
experienced
caused
the
me
side of being
it
an
caused me a
addict.
lot of it caused me a lot of problems
Yeah,
back in the
I've
day.
experienced the side of being an addict and not having nothing, and I've experienced being an addict having it all, and I've experienced not doing nothing for a very very long time now.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
it's
yeah,
Well,
I tell
it's a
you what.
horrible lifestyle.
the funnest one I ever tried was mushrooms.
Oh,
Right out the bag,
That's my favorite right there, bro.
I don't like that
go out
trip,
in the
buddy.
middle of the night and pick the damn things. I'm talking this big around out of the
Yeah,
cow shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
Go
you'd
back
eat
to
doo
the
doo.
house and wash them up, put them in a pot and cook them down, mix them in Kool-Aid, and
Yeah.
eat.
Yep, but
Oh,
great.
or you're putting them or putting them in or just putting lemon juice over the top of them, letting them sit, man, for about 20 minutes, and then sucking those suckers down, man.
I ain't never.
We
Never
went and
They'll
would
launch
get
you
them
into
straight
space.
out of
we always
we
we always did
we
them
would
in
get them
great
straight
milk.
out of the Black Angus cow patties. They were the best ones to get out of the Black Angus cow patty pies.
Yeah.
Man,
You know why you can't get them out of cow
Eat them
patties
straight out the pile.
because they put
well,
so
no,
many
you gotta wash them off.
stuff.
I was fitting to say you nasty.
They put so many pesticides and antibiotics and stuff in the spray that they put on the hay fields and the fertilizer and all that, it kills all of it.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, I
can't
don't.
get it no more.
I ain't never. I've done the mushrooms a couple times in my life, but I ain't
And I
done.
heard stories about you and some mushrooms.
I don't. I didn't. I don't like the hallucinogenic thing. I don't like
One
that.
one
That's that's why Shonda. If y'all have ever heard Shonda sometimes on our podcast ask Jeremy, what you doing tonight? That's sometimes why, because she knows I like fungus, and sometimes fungus makes me get a little funny. Like the one night we had our podcast and everybody thought I was getting ready to take my clothes off. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know we were live, and I was just joking around, and her and Drew were like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?"
Oh, what's going on, Carl?
But I
But
tell you
but
what,
yeah, it's like at Hillbilly Jam last year. At Hillbilly Jam last year, man, I had a lot of fun just sitting in the chair at the gazebo and staring at the lights in the woods. Um, that was my entertainment.
Yeah, the last time I did mushrooms, we all got hungry. We've been smoking bud and stuff
I,
all night, and we went to the convenience store, which was on the college campus. That was the only place that was open, and we got stuck in there. And the police called to us because we just got to laughing and couldn't remember what the fuck we was doing there. And hell, we'd been there for an hour and a half in that store laughing, and the man couldn't get us out of the store because we were just fucking in the back corner of the store, just fucking everything in the
oh yeah,
store. It was melting all around us and running down in the fucking floor and everything. We were just having a blast back there in the corner, and the cops come in, want to know what the hell we were doing. Trying to get something to eat.
well that yeah. I was gonna say, man. I'll tell you, people talk about weed giving you the munchies, man. I will get so damn hungry off some shrooms. I will eat till I'm sick, man. I mean,
two things about mushrooms that really got us. One, the tickle bush. Everybody would be sitting
What the
there
fuck is
at each
that?
other and just bust out laughing.
The
yeah.
tickle
No
bush.
fucking reason. And the other one was one of the guys had walked out on the front porch, and there's a big cottonwood tree in the front yard.
Welcome back, Shadow.
The car is coming over the hill on the highway, and the headlights started to top and come down through that tree. He's out there standing on the porch, pissing tiny bubbles.
I tell you, you will see some of the funniest shit nobody else sees.
Yeah, nobody.
Well, and now, have y'all heard of? I mean, now this is. I mean, I'd say now. I'm trying to figure out here because usually on podcasts I'm the oldest motherfucker on there.
Early,
So
that's right.
I want to know who's older than me here.
I'm 50. I'm 50. I'll be 56 in November.
Okay, so Morgan, you're just a hair older than me.
Earl's 61.
But what's funny is, have any of y'all heard of DMT?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Don't do it.
Yeah, I know.
It
I'm not.
you will laugh. I'll admit you will laugh your ass off and laugh harder than you've ever laughed before. But
And
you
won't know
will,
why.
because you will laugh so hard, you'll lose your voice for like freaking 4 days. I mean, I
Yeah.
kid you not, man.
Yeah,
You,
they
you
call it
won't be
laughing
able to
gas
speak
for some
for like
redneck.
4 days.
Yeah, they used to call it
That
laughing.
that that
laughing.
that shit these kids are doing, man. Damn, it'll fuck you up.
Nothing carries as much like a cold pork chop, chocolate syrup.
So what is it?
I'm not sure. It's apparently a naturally growing substance. It's sort of like peyote.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a quiet environment, they say like you can like get in touch with the spirit guides.
You find your
Well,
inner self.
apparently when I did it, it wasn't good because I was watching Tom and Jerry. And I will tell you, I laughed so damn hard all night long that I lost my voice for 4 days.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I was like, I mean, I had a lot of fun, but I was like, damn, what the fuck? Am I ever going to get my voice back? I was like,
Somebody, please help me.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
oh,
That's like
the night I was doing it, it was fun. But
Where'd you get my
yeah,
fish?
the problem is, damn, you're laughing so damn hard. It's almost like you've been yelling all freaking night long.
yeah,
Mm.
and the smile, your face hurts
Yeah,
because
Mm.
you got a smile on. Wanting a straight razor can't cut that son of a bitch
yeah.
off.
Oh, and
Mm.
I can't tell you how many times I was laughing and started saying I can't breathe.
Yeah, I'm,
I
I'm
was
too,
laughing so hard I couldn't even breathe. I
I'm,
was
too,
like,
Yeah.
I'm too much of an asshole to like that kind of high.
Uh,
no,
I'd rather,
what
I,
was funny?
I like, I like being an asshole. My
What,
wife, my wife tells me every day. Like last night, today she was watching us from last night. She said, why are you so fucking rude and just an asshole to everybody?" I was like, "It's just the way I
Fucking
am."
asshole.
Even when I talk to Earl, she's like, "Why are you being an asshole?" Or, I'm not being an asshole. That's just who I am and how I talk.
He being a fucking asshole. I won't let him be an asshole to you, Earl.
well,
Yeah,
I know how he is, so I look over it a little bit.
and
Yeah.
that's some of that's some of what happened with me and somebody in another group is they didn't. I don't think they quite knew how I am, and that's just how I
He's
am.
a fucking asshole. You either
I'm a
like him or you don't like him.
I'm a
There is
fucking
no
asshole.
there's no in between. I promise.
Richard
Well,
said.
I think he's all right.
Richard
I hate him sometimes.
Richard said DMT is a
Riveted.
derivative of sassafras in a chemical breakdown. Very dangerous.
yeah, yeah. It's from a it's definitely from a plant, but
I got a
it's
damn
very
pepper
strong.
ass.
Like the native apparently Native Americans, like some Native Americans had peyote, other Native Americans had basically DMT.
Right.
And so, but they
And that's
obviously
how,
didn't call it.
and that's
They
and
obviously didn't call it DMT. They just cooked
right,
down the plant to
right.
get the effect. But it only lasts for about 10 or 15 minutes. But damn, you will think that 10 or 15 minutes is the funniest shit you've ever lived through. It's-
Yeah, I'll have to pass on that. Sometimes I
yeah.
have too much fun on here.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
last time
It's
I did mushrooms, uh, we were up all night laughing,
oh
laughing,
yeah.
cutting up, laughing. The sun started coming up. Everybody else is
It,
like, we going to bed. I said, fuck,
that's
I'm going fishing.
that's the worst feeling in the world, man, is when
Oh
you've been up
man.
all night and you hear the fucking birds start chirping, dude.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
man.
No,
Wow.
I
that
went
guy.
fishing. I
When
went
you done sat there all fucking Thursday night and you hear that fucking alarm clock go off and it's time to go to work Friday morning and you got to go
Yeah.
because you got to pick your fucking paycheck up. That's when it sucks.
Yeah.
You done sat there and laughed all goddamn night. Damn sure wasn't planning on going to work, but you
yeah.
Yeah.
got to go.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
go. If you don't, you ain't gonna get your fucking check till Monday.
And the whole time you're wondering what people are staring at you for.
Yeah, yeah.
Here you are with dark. You look like a damn raccoon, black
Yeah.
shirt.
Richard said, "Yep, they use it in ceremonies."
Yeah. It's I'll tell you, like I said, the guy that turned that had me do it one night. He even told me the next day. He said, "Man, we really didn't do that in the right environment." He said because you're supposed to be in a quiet environment where you can like connect with your soul. And he said, and we're in a group of a bunch of people laughing and carrying on, and a damn Tom and Jerry in the background and shit. And I'm like, yeah, but I laughed my fucking ass off.
They did it in an environment where they reenacting Tom and Jerry.
Oh, I tell you, the next day, man, literally, my stomach muscles hurt, man. And it took 4 days for me to get my voice back. I had laughed so damn hard, man. I was like, oh my God, dude,
Can't wait
I
to do that
literally
again.
couldn't breathe. I was like,
Can't wait to do that again.
but yeah, but yeah, but yeah, it's funny because back in the '90s, man. Yeah, I think back in the '90s, everybody did cocaine, man. At some point, I mean,
Yeah,
it seemed
yeah,
like that was like the thing, dude. That and ecstasy.
yeah.
Ecstasy was big back then.
Yep. Yeah,
Crazy.
and that's a
Crazy.
bit.
Back in the mid '80s.
And back then, when you was doing ecstasy, it was a cocaine based or methamphetamine based
Yeah,
or heroin based.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. A lot of times it was heroin based.
yeah, so exactly what all drugs did we do back then?
Yeah.
Do we really know?
Oh yeah, yeah. You do definitely wonder sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like damn, just like just like back in the late '80s and '90s, man. Everybody had white blotter freaking acid.
Hmm.
You know, they be handing out. You'd be out there chewing on paper.
Yeah. Have a whole fucking half a ticket in your mouth
Mhm.
You'd be out there chewing on paper.
like a
And
fucking
Jeremy,
peanut
you
butter.
were in the Charlotte area in the 90s, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, and it was deep. Charlotte in the '90s. Back then, they used to advertise that it was a family town. I used to tell people, "Oh, it may look on the surface like a family town, but you get down there in downtown in some of them clubs, man, it's a whole lot different."
Well,
Yeah,
you
it
and
is.
Paul probably
And
ran in the same crowd back then and did not realize it.
Oh, I actually, that's the thing is, there was a club in downtown Charlotte called Mythos.
I thought you
That
fit start
club, that club, I literally, they would have a line down the block where they approved who came in and out. I never stood in that line. I always went around that line because every owner and every bouncer in there bought stuff from me, and I never stood in that line. Now that was a freaky place though, because I
Fuck
will
James.
say on Sunday nights, man, it was kind of you didn't know sometimes if some of those women were really women. It was a freaky place at times.
Hey, please
It
tell
was
me that
kind
ain't why you ain't.
of like
Please tell me that ain't why you was in that bar.
No, no, I was in there to make money. It was it but I'll tell you, man, yeah, Charlotte back in those days, man, I'll tell you, man,
It
the,
was
the
wild.
nightlife scene in Charlotte, it was sideways. It
Yeah,
went real crazy sideways a lot of
yeah,
times.
yeah. Charlotte went there. Savannah did for a few years. It
Yeah.
fucking went. It went fucking. I don't know. I can't say sideways, but it went somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Charlotte went real sideways a lot of times. I had a lot of friends of mine that unfortunately, yeah, they ended up spending a lot of years in prison because of stuff that happened up there.
Yeah.
Um, and hell, I had a buddy of mine that used to bring 30,000 volumes a month into Charlotte. He when he was in the military, he connected with a guy in Mexico, and when he got out of the military, yeah, he started bringing all these volumes in. He'd pay 5 cents a piece for them, turn around and sell them for $1 a piece in Charlotte. The people that would buy them for $1 a piece would turn around and sell them for $2 a piece in the club. And I mean, he'd bring 30,000 of them every month into the city. And unfortunately, one night he got busted. He got busted with, I think, 15,000 volumes, about 150 pills of X, and about a quarter pound of cocaine.
Huh.
And yeah, but the thing was, that was how his house always was, man. Every
Yeah.
night you walked into his house was basically damn a wonderland of anything you wanted. And unfortunately it got him, you know? It's you
Yeah.
can't live that way forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Generally, your time expires in that kind of line in that line of work.
Well, and especially if you're basically inviting anybody and everybody back to your house for late night
Yeah.
parties.
But I mean,
You don't know who none of these people are,
that's
where
the way.
they came
That's the way
from.
the business. That's the way the business was back then, though. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's how the business was conducted. I mean,
well,
if
and and
you
un,
wasn't
and
doing that,
un,
you wasn't moving no product.
unfortunately, a lot of people we know in the moonshine community, they handle their moonshine business that way,
Exactly.
and it's no wonder when shit happens,
Yeah. No one.
because if the thing is, yeah, I honestly I agree. Everything we do nationwide should be legal. Now, at the same time, I'm also a person that says, but if it's not legal, we can make more money. But
Yeah.
the thing is, it really should be, because just like the Distillers Association of America pointed out in their lawsuit, we pay the taxes on all the ingredients. We pay the taxes on any energy that goes into it. We pay the taxes on the propane we use. We pay the taxes on everything. When you make a cake and you've paid the taxes on everything on your cake and you sell it at a bake sale, does the law come after you? No,
That's,
because you paid all your taxes. It's legit.
That's like me
Why
selling
is that? Why
selling
is this
jelly.
any different?
use Earl's pickles as a reference there. He
Yeah,
can go to any flea market anywhere and sell them pickles without this and that and the other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
as long as now that I am doing it as a business and I've got my tax ID number and all of that, it depends on how they pay for it. If they
Yeah,
get charged
but at the end of the day, you still ain't got the health department and the tax revenue
right,
fucking knocking at your
right.
fucking door.
Uh,
If you get fucking try to you can't do moonshine or and I mean I don't understand. I ain't never understand. You can grow the corn, you can everything. You can do it right there on your own property naturally. How the fuck can there be a law put against on that at the end of the
well,
day?
well, well, it's just like, if you think about it, just like in North Carolina. In North Carolina, if they show up at your house and you have a still there, they can arrest you for that.
Yeah,
But why?
in Georgia too. In Georgia too.
That
But no,
now
you can
now in
still
Georgia,
water.
actually
You
we
can
can
do
have a
oils
still.
in water.
We
Yeah, you
we
can
can
do.
have a still here. Now a lot of people know, about 2 years ago the ATLE came down on me here.
I didn't know that.
Um, but what happened was they could not do anything because I clean everything after every run. And so when they came to my house, they already knew, because they'd already been inside my shop. I didn't realize my shop door was open. They'd already gone in there. They knew I had stills. But the thing was, is they could not prove that any one of those stills had ever been used in the making of alcohol,
Right.
because they couldn't smell it. They're clean. And what they started wanting to know was, why would somebody think I did that?
I got
And
clean
I said,
lips.
hey, at Christmas time, maybe I go buy Everclear and I post flavor it and give people apple pie as Christmas gifts.
Right.
Maybe that's why they think I do this. They eventually had to leave, but they do come back every month or two, and they try to take a look around. But the thing is in Georgia, you can have a still, because you can
Right.
either distill water
Or
or you can
essential
make
oil.
essential oils,
Right.
and that's
That's
perfectly
what I do.
legal.
That's what I do.
Yep, it's perfectly legal, and that's what I
I
told them.
can't afford to
I
distill
told
water.
them all
I want
that equipment that's out there. That's distilling water, because I'm a survivalist. I
you are.
believe in wanting to be able to survive if some crap happens
Yeah.
in this world,
That
and
water's
that's what I
doing
use that for.
that water's
Which
doing you good.
actually, if you think about it, that's the great thing about us being distillers. We actually have a leg up when it comes to if the apocalypse happens.
yes, we do.
We've
One,
we've already we've already learned how to make we've already learned how to clean our water.
Yeah.
we
Right.
clean our water.
That's
We
what I
make
tell my wife.
fuel.
Yep.
She seen bugs in my mash and said, "What are you doing with that?" I said, "I'm gonna clean the bugs out of it."
I mean, it's out there for a good minute trying to get them bugs out of there.
Where you live up around Rome, don't you, Jerry?
Yeah, not too far.
That's what I
I
thought.
I'm actually kind of Cartersville area,
You know where that's
but yeah, the Parkers live out in Rome.
Put some in that one.
And
at.
actually, a couple weeks ago, the president was out there. And
Oh
April,
yeah.
I called up April Parker and I said, "What y'all doing today?" She goes, "Absolutely nothing." She goes, "Because traffic's gonna suck."
can see that.
And I was like, yeah, I said, with the president out there, I said, I bet it is.
Yeah, I bet it was. And we went to the funny story talking about the president reminded me of it. I I ain't never been no further up the East Coast than the Capitol, Washington D.C. Well, we went up there and visited the Capitol building and got in the flight simulator and all this. We went to the Capitol building and there was a duck, one duck in the water fountain, and he was asleep. And that something kept floating closer and closer to me, and closer and closer to me. Well, about the second or third round by me, I reached my hand out there and dunked that motherfucker. I dunked him up under the fucking water, pushed him under the water. This motherfucker standing beside me stepped about 2 steps over there. He said, I wouldn't do that again. Damn. I said, damn. I didn't think nothing else about it. Me and my partner stepped over about 5 or 10 foot. There's a rope across the fucking steps that led up to the entrance of the Capitol building. And
Right.
I wasn't whispering. I told my buddy, I said, damn, I wonder how far up them steps I could get before somebody tackled me. Motherfucker stepped about 2 steps over there next to me. He said about 10 steps. I was like, God damn, it was a different dude. I was like, God damn, how many of y'all motherfuckers is out here? He said, we everywhere. I was like, fuck. I better leave these fucking ducks and them steps alone than that. And he said, I'd advise that.
Night, Richard.
Good night, Rich. Oh, but yeah, that was just funny. I thought about it when you said the president.
Yeah, go over to the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Yeah,
Okay.
we watched the change under the guard.
Pull
Yeah,
some of that shit.
no, I didn't.
That motherfucker go wild on you.
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful or nothing at the damn Capitol building. That damn duck just kept getting closer and closer to me, and he was asleep. I pushed his ass down in the water. That motherfucker, he had to be a Secret Service agent. He stepped over next to me again, hit next to me, took 2 steps and slid over the next to me. He said, Psh, I wouldn't do that.
Hey y'all, I gotta actually show y'all something
Do
because
that.
I just saw on another post. John Bentz was telling Daniel Stevens, "Where's that shit stirrer award at?" Because last year at Farm to Bottle, they gave Daniel Stevens an award called the Moonshiner Shit Stirrer Award.
He got a paddle.
It's a little spoon, but John Bentz was just asking Daniel Stevens about that on another post, and Daniel Stevens said, "Oh, I already done passed that on to Jeremy Stewart. So hold on, y'all."
You going to get that fucking spoon? He
Damn right.
literally passed that fucking spoon on to you, didn't he?
Damn right.
That's the goddamn problem.
And y'all see who those signatures on, who were the people that owned this before me.
Well, now you got to damn do the right thing and sign that motherfucker and pass it on to the next candidate.
That actually, I hate to say it, I wish Toby was still on here. Toby Mandela is a front runner right now. So but yeah, see, you see John Bentz right there,
I see
Daniel Stevens. Pretty
That's
soon,
Michael Bowen, ain't it, at the top?
that is. And then then I'll put my name here, and whoever in November is the biggest shit. Which I'll be honest with you, I mean, who knows? Maybe Frade needs this, but whoever is the biggest shit stir will end up having my name here, and then they can carry it on.
It's probably gonna be me.
That's cool. Well,
Well, Jeremy, Fred may be trying to get that.
Maybe. I actually, to be honest with you, yeah, he doesn't need that attention.
the
So
question is,
I'm gonna
who
pass
all
it on
voted?
to somebody that's a shit stir that shit stirs for good shit.
I understand.
That's the thing. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we try to point out when people are getting scammed, and we try to point out the scammers out there, which I think is what got me that award, because I was pointing out a still builder that likes to rip people off, And so that was kind of what earned me that spoon.
Well, he couldn't have went to a more deserving person, I don't guess. Look like you wearing the fucking title. Let
Man,
me
the funny thing is, man, is I used to like be real
I'm gonna save
quiet
that
in
back.
the community, but then
When? Damn. I'm just
oh
kidding.
this was a long time ago. This was years ago. But the problem is I was quiet, and then some guy decided he wanted to jump on my page and start talking a bunch of shit about stuff that had nothing. He started a, he literally posted on my page
What she say?
that me and Damon Beatty like to make fun of mentally challenged children. Literally for
Mm.
no reason. He just posted that out there. Man, from that day on, it has been nothing but a shit show. And Damon even apologized to me saying, "Damn, I can't believe you got dragged into this." I said, "Oh no, it's on now, brother." I was like,
That's
"If this motherfucker wants to start shit, we can go." I mean,
that's
I
uh,
mean, and that's why I like this weekend even. If anybody, there may be shit. Yeah, everybody knows we have a tendency to get in shit. But if you'll pay attention, we never started ever. It is always somebody out there that decides they want to get on our page and start talking shit and start opening up. Well, if you decide you want to jump into this, then you need to take what comes back at you. I
Yeah.
mean,
mm-hmm.
that's what I don't understand is people seem to think that they can just run their mouth
Yeah,
and
don't
ain't going to
start.
be no
It won't
repercussion for
be
that.
one.
And the
Lord,
other thing is there's a lot of people that seem to think it ain't going to get in person. I don't
amen.
give a. You can talk a lot of shit here on Facebook and run your mouth all you want, but at some point, when we're in person, you're
One
going to
of
have to
these
answer
days.
that shit.
One of these days. You know,
Oh yeah,
and I hate to put it out there like this as a big thing from where we at, but it seems like that's the Georgia fucking way. You know what I mean? Sooner or later, I've had many motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if it's the church or the courthouse or the graveyard. If
Amen.
I get to that point to where it's on and I want my hands on you, I don't give a fuck if I get you at your mama's
Uh,
funeral.
oh yeah.
mm-mm.
That well, and that is the Georgia way, bro. It's if you're gonna fucking shit on me,
You ain't
oh,
gonna shit on me. You ain't
you
gonna
better
shit on
get
me.
fucking ready because the thing is, the thing is, I mean, I hate to say it,
It seems like these new generation.
I'll get so damn cold that freaking I'll bring your family in there. I
It
Well,
seems
mean,
like these new
it's
generations ain't like raised the way that we was raised back in our day. These new generations aren't told or raised the way that we was, and they need to start being raised the way we was. It's it's no questions about it. You either are going to
with that being said, you was raised 2 centuries after me and Jeremy.
well, they ain't raised right after. Listen, they ain't. Let me tell you
wait a
something.
second, hold on.
Let me tell you something, Daddy.
I mean, I'm old, but I don't know if I'm that old. I
I
mean,
promise. Well, I will promise you this. I promise you this. Then after me, they wasn't raised right. I can promise you that.
Because when
no,
they
I
didn't
promise
know,
you that.
they weren't. I mean, people really literally seem to think that there are no consequences to their
yeah,
actions.
it's like
And
Shadow just said, action and reaction.
well, and the other thing that pisses me off is even when they push you and you do react, all of a sudden they want to call the police on you. And
Yeah,
it's like,
Mhm.
man, if you're gonna step up, then step up, man. Quit. I
Mhm.
mean, there ain't no reason to involve the law in this nonsense. That's the one thing that I do think is funny.
I'll just put
In
it.
the moonshine community, there's an awful lot of people that seem to want to involve the law.
There's a lot of people in every community like that. But I will put it out there.
And
I ain't scared of the goddamn law either. I've been breaking the law since the day I was fucking 16, 14. Shit.
yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean it's just well, and here's the thing. I actually had a guy not too long ago. I mean, some people would know who this is, but I actually had a guy not too long ago say, "Well, if Jeremy touches me, I'm gonna call the police."
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. Well, see,
It's
that's
gonna be too late, bro,
yeah. That's
because
kind of
by the time you call them, I'm gonna be done.
yeah. In that case, it ain't a if Jeremy touched me. It's a when I touch you.
Yeah, it's like, do you really think that's gonna help you?
If I'm to
Because
that
it's already gonna be over.
if
You
I'm to that
touch
point, and
me,
if
I'm
I
gonna
want to
get
put
my
my hands
pie
on,
spotter after you.
if I'm to the point that I want to put my hands on you like that, the damn law ain't none. I don't care who you hide behind. I'll slap the shit out you with the sheriff standing there.
Yeah,
Now,
exactly.
Jeremy, the person you were talking about from a year or so ago, is that the same person that Damon had shirts made about this past summer jam?
Oh, probably. Well, and we even had shirts made about him.
Yeah, I wish you motherfuckers would have a shirt made about me.
Now
Asshole.
we had a shirt made about him too, and then he called me up threatening. He actually unblocked me to threaten me about suing me. And I said to him, I said, "So you're gonna unblock me and harass me to sue me for harassment? You might need to go get a better lawyer, brother, because your lawyer would have advised you this is not a smart thing to do. I mean,
I
how
ain't
are
scared.
you going to prove in a harassment case
I ain't scared of
when
no
you
fucking lawyer either.
unblocked me to harass me?"
All right.
I mean, and then his wife called me saying that she was going to sue me because of mental distress. I said, "Okay, so I've caused you so much mental distress that you called me?
I'm suing all
Really?
signers.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
sick. I'm gonna
these
sick my
these
wife on you.
yeah, these people are not the smartest people on the planet, man. They really aren't. They think they're smart,
What is it?
but at the same
Do
they are really not smart.
you reckon there's any kind of way I can sue you for that last name? I mean, I think I feel like
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I
What are
feel
you
like
going to
that was
sue
you
me
first.
for?
I
That's the
want
other thing. What are they going to sue me
yeah.
for?
What do you want? These bills I got?
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, what are you going to sue me for? I got nothing, bro. I
I
mean,
ain't got, what I do got, you don't want. It costs you goddamn much.
exactly. I mean, unless you want to take over payments on something
That's
around
what I'm
here,
talking about.
I mean, it's,
Yeah, you had that good credit, get anything I got. You gotta have a good credit score to get anything out this fucking yard.
Alexa started making money off.
I don't think I think the only damn thing we got right in it we own is a golf cart, a lawnmower, and two little raggedy boats. Everything else we still paying on.
Oh, my washing. I own my
Well, y'all,
washers.
My wife says she got a washing machine and dryer,
Two of them.
two of them.
Two washers and
uh,
two dryers.
I got jar 13 pulled off the tap, 150.
You got what, y'all? What?
Jar 13, 150.
And you started at what?
One 166.
Am
Jeremy,
I getting one of these jars?
your hydrometer's broke.
No, it ain't.
How many gallon mash you running?
It was 12.
You running a 12-gallon mash, you on jaw 13, and you still that high proof with no thumper.
Yeah,
That was all mostly damn a rerun of second distillation and stuff, right?
yeah, yeah.
I hear
Only
you.
2 gallons of it was mash.
That's fucking getting down. I'm gonna have to start saving me up some to rerun it. This is you wanna see that.
Did Jeremy freeze on us or did he just
I
freeze
think
his
he's through. I
camera?
think somebody need to screenshot that right up it just in
There you go.
time. Hey, just in time. We were so fitting to screenshot that shit. Freeze up like a motherfucker.
Hey, look here, look here. That's jar 13.
Mm.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's high proof.
Hey,
Woo!
That's
he
one.
got.
Them bubbles going away quick.
Did you
That's
hear? Did you hear the story, Jeremy? He's got a 13-gallon pot,
13-gallon pot, 12 gallons in it.
12
This is
Okay.
gallons in it.
jar 13.
He's on jar 13. He started at
100,
what? He started at what proof, Earl?
166.
166.
And
Yeah,
you now you at what?
I think he said
I'm,
150.
I'm about,
He's
yeah.
I done got about halfway up into jar 14. This is jar number one.
Yeah. Them frog guys go away real fast, bro. That's high proof.
yeah. So what amazes me is he's running a 12-gallon. It's a rerun, second distillation, which that's going to be high proof for a good little while. But he's on
Oh
jar
yeah.
13. Jar 13 still at that high proof. That's pretty wild without a thumper.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
fixing to have
I
to
mean,
start catching them in half gallons.
hell yeah.
Or just dumping it in a 5-gallon bucket.
That's what I would do.
Well, hey y'all, I gotta head to bed, but man, I appreciate y'all letting me come on here.
You're
Um,
always fun, Jeremy.
Hey, you
hey,
don't.
thanks for hanging out. Love y'all, Mama B. Great to see you as always.
Love you
Um,
too.
but yeah, love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Have a lot of fun, and hope to see y'all real soon.
Hey, you
Bye,
will.
Jeremy.
Thanks for
I'm
coming in. And
always around.
don't wait. Don't feel like you
Absolutely.
got to wait for us to ask you to come.
Nah, I'll be here, brother.
All right, brother.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too.
Yep, good.
Well, I
Um,
hate to do this as well, Morgan, but you're going to have to run it because 1 o'clock's approaching real quick and I got to be up.
yep, yep.
What do you mean 1 o'clock's approaching? It ain't
I
but
got
nine.
to be up at 1 o'clock.
She got to go to work.
It ain't but 9:15.
It's 10:15 here, and that 1 o'clock will be here before I know it.
Earl tends to forget where he's at sometimes.
I know.
Hey, I
Hey,
can't.
at
I
least,
keep trying to think I'm over there with y'all.
yeah. Most of us on here is on the same in the same time zone, except for Earl and Phil.
Yep.
Phil's way off, and Earl just about halfway off.
Yep. Because you got North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia.
Yeah.
And then you got Earl over there in Texas. So I'll talk to you later, Morgan. Mama B, Earl, y'all have a great night. I'm
Good
going to go
night,
to
You have a
bed.
good
Michelle.
night too.
Good night, Michelle. And she's gone.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, Mama B.
That must be Mama B's phone call on the computer that I was hearing.
It might be. I seen you checking your phone.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Still alive.
Uh,
Yeah. Is that your first time, your second distillation, anything?
yeah,
Hey,
it's my first time doing it. Now,
I,
see what I'll do with a lot of some of this is I'll leave it at whatever proof it is. I'll bottle it up into gallons, and I'll leave it at whatever proof it is. And then whenever I've got a mash that I put in my pot and I've got extra room, I'll dump a gallon of it in there to
I
bring
don't
it.
know. I don't know if I do that.
I've done it a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I mean
And
that'll
when
help.
it broke down to
That'll help you. That'll help you if you're expecting a disappointment out of a mash. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, if
uh,
you understand that. But if it was me, I'd set that motherfucker when I finish running. I'd set it to the side, and I'd do me another. I'd get me some more to do like that. and I'd save me enough that I could add them two together and do a triple distillation on it.
Right.
And
Right.
then you're gonna have probably the smoothest drink you'll ever have. And then I will use that to make all my mixed drinks and
Yeah.
apple pies and stuff like that. Because all your
That worked better than running a sugar wash.
yeah, well, yeah, it'll certainly be better than a sugar wash because it'll be triple distilled.
Yeah.
So
Or
yeah,
quadruple.
yeah, or yeah, I mean you can run it as many times as you wanted to, but I wouldn't see no need in going more than 3 times with it. If you run it the first time and save it up, and then run it again and
Shit,
save it up.
I'll be running Everclear.
Well, I mean, yeah, kind of in a sense, but
For people.
but yeah, that's pretty goddamn impressive. You on what 15 on a 12 gallon, 13 gallon run.
With jar number 15 under.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking impressive. And that's what I've been talking about doing with all my sour mashes. But right now I'm out of liquor, so I got to stockpile a little bit. I've been talking about doing every time I do a sour mash, just keep saving the sour mashes like you did that, and then dump all the sour mashes. When I get 15 gallons, redistill them, then save up 15 gallons of that redistilled. The thing you're gonna run into with that, the same thing I run into today. Your proof's gonna drop when that somebody gets down to 120 or 130. That somebody's gonna drop down to 90 or 100 next jar.
That jar is 148.
That's a badass run right there, buddy. Especially without a fucking thumper. That's pretty fucking to me. That's pretty fucking amazing. I don't know if that's exceptionally good or average. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds real good to me. But I ain't never done a redistillation of nothing. And the only thing that I don't use my thumper on is my pears, and I will from now on.
Now, when jar number 15 comes off, I'm going to move up to a half gallon. And I'm going
That's kind of what I
to
did
start
today.
dumping into a bucket.
At 6 o'clock, I had at about 5:20 or 5:15 or so, I put a gallon jug under my thing out there, and I let it run. It got just about half, 3/4 way full. I said, "Well, I'll check it." So I set my little tube up under there and collected me enough to test. Put my jug back under it, and it showed 100. It showed 100 proof what was coming out.
Yeah.
So I quit collecting then, and I slid me a gallon jug up under a clean gallon jug up under it, and was collecting tails, and gonna run it till it got cloudy and quit. I'm gonna pour that in, and that motherfucker run down to 70 proof out there. It ain't never got cloudy. I ain't never had one run down like that. But I don't know if that's got anything to do with how long I let that mash sit there. That motherfucker has been sitting there for pretty
I'm
close to
kind of wondering if this is going to run down to where I ain't got but a gallon or two left in my pot.
no. It's gonna have whatever you got over there on that table. That's what's coming out your pot. So if you on quart 12, you got 3 gallons, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be missing 3 gallons out your pot.
Right.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna
So
pop
if
down
it
to.
keeps running,
But
staying
but
clear,
that's what I was fitting to say. If it's gonna stay clear, I'd run that son of a bitch down and get me some. That might be the sweet water to save the damn cut something with right there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Don't know.
I'm getting a little cloudy.
Yeah, that's what I told you. That something's gonna go from high proof to tails. It's gonna fall just instantly, just about.
Now it may be the jar a little dirty on the outside too. Wait till I get it gets full, then I'll know.
Yeah, if you see it. You just said it. You can't smell it. I mean, you don't
No,
smell no tail.
I can't smell shit.
I generally can smell my tails coming in
Now,
pretty,
now,
pretty.
every now and then, whenever it it gives me a real strong punch of the tails. I'll
I
s-
feel I do it. I don't do it intentionally, but I feel like I damn. I don't know. I be smelling too hard sometimes out there when I'm running. I be that's. I go by my nose as much as I do my damn
yeah.
eyes out there.
Uh,
I can look at my
I look for the cloudiness and the oil on top.
right.
The oil on
That's what I
top.
said. That's what I said about that damn. That's what I said about my sour mash I run today. I don't know if it's because I let it sit out there for so long and ain't fucked with it, and then it actually extracted more oils out of the corn and oats and barley and stuff that I had and wheat.
Yeah,
But the four shots that I pulled off this motherfucker today, man, that motherfucker had a goddamn solid layer. I'm a whole solid layer on top of the first jar
yeah,
of solid oil. I mean, you could see the rainbows in that motherfucker when it flickered.
right, right.
I went
So
out and dumped
look
it on
like
the ant.
behind the boat when you shut the motor off.
Yep, I dumped that motherfucker in the ant bed and ain't nothing in the fucking ant bed moves. So I went back in and the first jar that I collected of the heart, I mean of the heads, it had a spot, a half a dime size
Yeah,
spot in the jar. But the next jar, and from then on all the way down to 70 proof, is just as clear as a fucking bell. I ain't never had one run down to the
12
70 proof
straight
clear.
gallons. That's 15. I'm gonna see if I can't find me another quart jar and collect 16. If this is getting cloudy, I'm gonna go ahead and collect the next one and then shut it off.
And then pour both of them two jars back in the next run. I wouldn't, even if it was.
I'm just gonna come out and
I
put all.
don't, I don't, I don't know. I test the proof on that jar. When you pull that jar off, if that
I will.
motherfucker,
I will.
if it's still 130 proof and cloudy, I'd keep running and I'd run it down to 100 proof or so, if even if it's cloudy, and pour all the cloudy back in the next run.
Yeah.
Although I got a bad habit of when I get down to the cloudy liquor, I'll set it on the fucking table and forget to put a damn filter over or something. I go back out there. I'll go back out there and somebody had little black bugs in that motherfucker.
I need to set a damn bug bomb off in this building.
I goddamn, I opened my little barrel of corn up back there earlier. I'm so disgusted about that goddamn barrel of corn I got.
Well, see, that's why I'm looking at going ahead and making some mash up with all this grain I got out here. It's because I don't want it to sit out there and get bugs in it.
Well, this had but this there's no way it didn't have bugs in it when I got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got bugs and nothing else out there. I ain't never had bugs. I got another fucking 150 pounds of grain sitting right beside the bucket. Ain't got bugs in it, but that tub's got fucking weevils in it.
Look here, I got another jar.
Hmm. If I thought the fucking chickens would eat the bugs without eating the corn, I'd spread it out on a fucking sheet out there and let them get in it. They'd have it slung all over the fucking yard, though.
What I'm thinking about doing is taking a window screen and putting my some grain, my barley or the wheat in that burlap bag I got and wetting it and letting them get started malting
Mm-hmm.
and then pour them out on that window screen and put another window screen over the top of it. So can't no
Yeah.
birds get it and shit.
And then set it out in the sun, let it dry real quick.
Yeah.
Set it out in the sun during the day and bring it in at night. Set it out in the sun for about
Right.
2 days, it'll be dry. Especially there in Texas where you at, it'll dry it right on out.
Take some little clamps to clamp the screen together.
Mm-hmm. My thing is my smallest mash I do, I got a 30-gallon
Yeah.
brute can back there. That's the smallest mash I do.
Well, I got these blue barrels. I got a 30-gallon.
I got a barrel, but
It's
it's full of dried corn.
I've got like two 18 gallons, and the rest of them are 15 gallon.
Yeah. I think to soak my corn in with a little extra water overnight and see if the bugs will float to the top and dip most of them out. And then I'm gonna cook it Then I'm gonna cook it, and while I'm cooking, I'm gonna try to dip some of the bugs out. I'm sure there's gonna be more in it.
Right.
And then I'm just gonna go on and fucking do what all the Hickory King I got left. I'm gonna go on and do it and be done with it.
Yeah. What I'm
And
what I'm thinking about doing is taking this 18-gallon pot of mine and putting my Hickory King in it and my rolled corn in it and dumping the boiling water in on it and then cap it up and let it sit in there and steep in that water overnight.
why don't you do you a small all hickory? You ain't got enough corn to do a straight Hickory King mash.
Yeah.
Why don't you do you a little mash of that straight Hickory King, man, so you can see what I'm talking about. Man, I love that shit.
All right, here we go.
Goddamn, if you ain't pumping out some liquor, if you pumping out liquor that fast.
Shit. Old popcorn will be proud of these jars. And this jar ain't cloudy. It was just an angle on it.
Yeah.
Well, Earl, we down to just me and you now, buddy. Ain't nobody watching us. Ain't nobody talking to us. Ain't nobody on Facebook looking at us. I'm gonna end the broadcast right quick, and we'll sit backstage. Bam,
1.5.
bam, it's done. We ending the broadcast.